Tyrone, a place of heritage. Historic places, historic moments.
Ball inside, cut the cane, there's an opportunity!
A place that has been the home of the Connollys of Moy Tyrone GAA County Club Championship for almost 120 years. A competition where all of the teams in Tyrone battle it out to take home the honour of being the champions of this great county. And we at Connollys of Moy have the privilege of bringing it to you for the next 3 years. Connollys of Moy has been Ulster's leading furniture superstore for over 30 years, so it could be said that we know a thing or two when it comes to home furnishings. Whether it's sofas, dining tables, beds, our new state-of-the-art flooring centre, or even rugs, here at Connollys we have everything you need to make your house feel like that beautiful, warm, elegant home you've always dreamed of. But don't just listen to me. Over the years, we've had the privilege of having over 20,000 of you wonderful people as customers, and your warm feedback has always been encouraging to us and pushes us to keep innovating and bringing the people of Tyrone an even better service where we can. We take the stress away from home interiors, reliable lead times, exceptional customer service, putting all of the industry's leading brands right in front of you in one place and providing our customers with personalised two-man delivery right to your door without you having to lift a finger. However, it's not just furniture we're planning on delivering this year. The honour of being able to be associated with this historic competition is a massive privilege for us as proud Tyrone people, and we want to continue its legacy by delivering a competition this year worth remembering. The people of Tyrone have done so much for us over the years, supported us in different times, and it's only fit that we do the same. As a sign of our gratitude, not only are we happy to back the Tyrone GAA Club Championships for the next 3 years, we're also delighted to announce an opportunity for fans to win big with Connollys of Moy. We're giving away a massive £2,000 voucher to spend exactly how you like in store. Want to get involved? Simply head to www.connollysofmoy.com/sport to submit your entry. The winner will be announced on the 27th of October. There's surely nowhere else you'd rather be when it comes to furniture. Find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now. Say it with me. Where do you want to be?
Falsharogo Parker, Healy and Omey. It is, of course, the Connollys of Moy Tyrone Junior Football Championship final. Local derby between Drumragh and Fintona. Noel McGinn, I can't go wrong with these colours today for a change, that's for sure. But we're looking forward to a classic encounter between two very good sides. Noel, could go either way.
Paddy, it really is. We're just chatting there. We're trying to pick who the potential winners are. It really is so close to call. I told Timmy Doyle 3 points to Fintona, but the closer it gets to the game, the more I'm thinking it could well be a draw.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to a classic encounter. Two good sides certainly have come through the championship. They're looking forward to this occasion. The sun's out. Conditions are absolutely perfect for this one. It's the Connollys at Moy Junior Football Championship, and as Pamela Ballantyne would say, where else would you rather be? On this occasion, Noel, Healy Park is the place to be. We'll hear first from the two managers, and then we'll be cutting across to our commentary team of Damien Harvey and Dermot McNulty. For now, here's the managers. Martin, Archie, Green, you're here at O'Neill's Healy Park, Tyrone Junior Final. Good place to be, first of all.
Oh, brilliant place to be. You know, you have targets at the start of the year, and this is one of the targets to get to the junior final. So obviously it's a great opportunity for the lads now to hopefully put in a performance for 65, 70 minutes here today.
You came in at the start of the year, you knew what to expect from this side. There's a lot of foresight in the Fintona club. It's about progression though, and getting over the line today would be a massive boost, wouldn't it?
Oh, of course. Hey, listen, the chairman, say Kevin Haggerty, a good friend of mine back in school days, and he's really put a big emphasis on getting Fintona, you know, probably back on the map. You know, it's not going to be easy today. We're up against a Drumragh team who are highly skilled, you know, and very competitive. So, well, it's a challenge. It's a massive opportunity too today that we're looking forward to.
Colin Bradley on the other sideline, you know him so well, of course, from your Fermanagh days, of course, as well. That'll maybe come into it. From your own point of view, any changes, any late cancellations in terms of players' injuries?
Well, we're actually waiting on one or two still, you know, so you know, the setup would probably maybe set up a wee bit different against Ahalou. Our first 20 minutes probably wasn't good enough, but you can be rest assured that Colin will have his team set up perfectly. You know, we've had many a discussion over the last couple of years. You know, I'm good friends with Colin, so yeah, maybe a wee bit of a hindsight into what way he would set up, so hopefully it's all positive for us.
Colin, obviously great day to be in the county final. Looking forward to it?
Absolutely, yeah, it's a good day. Everybody wants to be here at the start of the year. What is there? 17 clubs in Division 3, so all want to be here. There's 2 left, so we're looking forward to it. Fitness looking forward to it. Hopefully a good game of football.
At the start of the year, no one really gave you a chance, but they weren't aware maybe of the quality of this group of players who went so close.
Well, that's it. You know, they've every year they've gone back to the well and they've worked hard, and I've been very impressed with their work rate and their effort and their willingness to get better. So. You know, we had a tricky enough league spell there. We lost a couple of games, but championship's going well for us, and as I say, we're looking forward to today.
And you've lads back from injury at the right time?
Yeah, we've got a few lads back at the start of the championship and midway through the championship. We're still missing 3 or 4 players who we'd love to have in the squad, but look, that's you can't control those things, and that always happens. So happy with the squad we have.
Any injuries today? Any changes ahead of the throw-in?
No injuries, no.
And you know Archie well. It'll be a good battle between yourselves. You know each other so well.
Yeah, good mates. You know, we've trained together, played against each other, played with each other, had a few good nights out together. So yeah, we good mates. So we'll be good mates afterwards as well.
Well, good afternoon everyone, and a warm welcome to O'Neill's Healy Park here in Omagh for this Connollys of Moy Tyrone Junior Football Championship final for 2023. Both sides out on the field, and I'm delighted to say that joining me for co-commentary this afternoon is Dermot McNulty. Dermot, you have a good insight into both these teams.
Yeah, thanks for having me here. Looking forward to a cracking game. 2 teams that have been chomping at the bit for the last couple of years to get out of Division 3, and today one of them will punch their ticket to Division 2.
Yeah, well, both teams are going to gather up behind the Clonoo Independent Pipe Band very shortly, but we're going to have a quick look at the 2 teams as they line out. We're going to start with the Fintona team, where there is a couple of changes, just one change actually to the Fintona team, as we see lined out under Martin Green this afternoon. It's Cathal Gillespie, the man in goals this afternoon. He scored 2 points from in play, or sorry, not from play, but in the games so far this season. The full back line is Mark McLean is flanked by Conor McGowan and Jared Brogan. The half-back line, they've been outstanding throughout the championship campaign so far this year. Keelan Donnelly will goal and 2 points. Niall Murray is at centre half-back, and 36-year-old Pádraig Kelly at wing half-back has also chipped in with a point so far in the championship this year. The midfield pairing is Conor McGoldrick and Peter McLean, and a half-forward line of Aidan Donnelly, Eugene McCarroll and Liam Maguire, and a full forward line of Oran Hughes, Conor McGillian with 2-4 so far in the championship, and the top scoring man in the championship from Fintona's point of view is Aaron McCarney with a goal and 14 points. But there is a change, at corner forward. Oran Hughes is out. It's Cormac Watson, 19-year-old Cormac Watson comes in place of Oran Hughes. Now we'll move across to the Drumragh side to take a quick look at that. It's James Colgan in goals, 29-year-old James Colgan in goals. A full back line of Owen McGrade, Eamon Kerrigan and Ben Monk. The half back line is Sean McGill, Patrick Colgan and Barry Fitzgerald. Sean McGill with a point so far in the championship this year. Although Barry Fitzgerald, we're hearing, might just be out. 23 coming in is Cian Murphy, a 19-year-old who will make his championship, well, it will start in the championship final at 9 points. He's kicked so far in the championship this year, no wonder he's in. The midfield pairing of Malachy McManus and Shane Devine. The half forward line is Andy Colgan, Niall McKierney and Owen Montgomery, and a full forward line of Shane Cleary. The top man in the scoring in the championship this year is Tommy Murphy, and up at the corner forward slot is Ronan Maguire. Surprised at the changes, Dermot?
Well, I'm sure these changes have been probably talked about all week, and at this point we're seeing them probably for the first time, but I would say both camps have known what their starting team has probably been, definitely I would say from Friday night. So I know Martin Green there said that we're waiting on a couple of wee late maybe fitness tests or whatever, but I would say deep down he knew what his starting 15 was come throw up time.
Two huge huge occasion rather for two clubs, this championship final, but two clubs that have been waiting a long time on junior championship honours.
Aye, and I suppose Drumragh were here a few years ago and got pipped by Kildress, so maybe they have that wee bit of experience, but Fintona have really put a lot of emphasis on their youth over the last few years, and we can see that maybe from their under 16, 14, 16 and 18 teams this year already, so they'll have produced some good players, and they're hoping that some of those young players today will do the business and help Fintona win the trophy. Yeah,
Drumragh, the last time they won the trophy was back in 1999. They have two junior championship titles to their credit. Fintona, they haven't won the title since 1975. That's the first and one and only title that they won at junior level back in 1975. As both sides say, line up behind the Clonlow Independent Band to make their way around the field. And these are moments, Dermot, you really don't prepare too much for the likes of a march behind a band in a county final, but it's something you really look forward to.
I suppose this is the beauty about you get to the big day, and there's a couple other things that you have to deal with. At this point I'm sure the boys that walking behind are thinking of nothing else other than the first ball, but whoever wins this today will watch this parade and remember all the thoughts that were going through their head, because one team here is going to be 60 minutes away from lifting the trophy. Very much a green and white occasion here this afternoon. Fintona, for their part, they got to the final with wins over Ernie, Drumquin and Ahalou. 0-18 to 0-8 win over Ernie, a 4-11 to 12 point win over Drumquin, and a 1-10 to 11 point win over Ahalou. For their part, Drumragh, they had Derry Fest in the round 1, 3-17 to 7 point victory for them. Glenalley were defeated in the next round. You know all about that game, Dermot. Just a 1 point win for Drumragh against Glenalley, and then maybe the surprise of the round semi-finals in particular, when Drumragh took out Cookstown 2-7 to 2-10 to 1-7. But you've had a very close look at both teams throughout the year, and no doubt they're here in merit on this final. Oh, completely. Fintona, realistically, they conceded one of their last league games or whatever, but apart from that, the only team that's beat them this year was Cookstown. So they'll be coming in with loads of confidence. Drumragh had a wee blip just in around the break. They lost either side of the break when Cookstown beat them in the league, but I'm sure they always had that in the back of their mind, because if they'd have scored that penalty, they would have beat Cookstown up in Cookstown. So Drumragh are a team that have sort of had their wee blip and now have gone from strength and have got a few boys back from injury and have real depth in their squad. And I would say with 15-20 minutes to go, if they're standing there, Drumragh will fancy their chances, because they've taken out maybe the big team in terms of Cookstown this year, and last year Drumragh know that they beat Fintona in the league playoffs, so in a real tough meaningful game last year, Drumragh were able to come out on top. So
I think we're going to take a minute's silence just ahead of throw in here and around the vein. And around the vein this afternoon going to be sung by Molly Ennis from the Killyclahar Club. kicks on the field ahead of the Connollys of Moy Tyrone Junior Football Championship final here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh, live of course on Tyrone GAA TV. And Jeremy, you've spotted a couple of things just ahead of throw in here, and a wee bit of usual misinformation here. It's always good to have a bit of misinformation ahead of a county final, but it appears that Gareth Hockley is in instead of Cian Murphy.
Yeah, and to be honest, Barry Fitzgerald will be a serious loss. Like we were playing them in the championship, Glenelly were planning for Barry Fitz because he's such an athlete, and Colin Bradley really trusts him, so he'll be a loss. But the fact that it's experienced of Mr. Gareth Hockley coming on, they'll have total faith in that.
And if Drumragh's done something a bit strange, it looks like Fintona might have done something slightly as well. So they put in by the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
One other change they seem to have is Liam Maguire has dropped out, and Marius Monaghan is
1, 2,
starting.
3, 4,
Marius
5,
had
6.
a struggle with a hamstring. He came on off the bench at half time and man-marked McDonough from Drumquin and kept him quiet in the second half, and did the same there last week against Hallows. So Marius Monaghan will be a big plus for them.
No doubt he will. Gary Gormley's the man in charge this afternoon. Paul Gallagher, Cal Bell along the sideline. Mickey Kelly is on the sideline official as the ball is up, and we're underway here. A full team of Mac AV guys out there this afternoon to bring you a number of camera angles from around the ground, and delighted to have them on board for Tyrone TV as a free kick. The first free kick of the game is given away, and Drumragh will have a chance just to set up and take a look out the field. Playing in the white jerseys, in the green, and the possession away across on the far side, and Drumragh can get their first attack going through Ronan Maguire over there, a point scorer so far, just the 1 point in the championship this year, but no doubt he'll be looking to add to that total, and no better afternoon to do it than this afternoon. Into the hands of Shane Devine. Shane Devine goes to the sideline over there, and Drumragh just happy to get the ball through a few sets of hands here as Patrick Colgan picks it up for Drumragh. Just in between that 65 and 45, throwing the ball about, getting the early touches into the hands of Sean McGill. Now across on the far side, it's over there with Malachi McManus, who made a bit of progress up that sideline. And Drumragh first really scoring opportunity here, but Fintona is in there to work hard to try and turn possession back out the field of play. Again, they retain it over there, and they've overcarried possession, and it's going to be a free out. And Gary Gormley right there to make the decision. Dermot.
Yeah, I think he sort of said that we grabbed the arm to try and maybe look to buy the free, but Fintona really compressed well there once the ball got inside the 20, so they'll be happy to have quelled the first attack. And now as we see Fintona attacking up here.
Yeah, Jimmy Carroll takes up possession of the ball. He's always a very busy worker for this Fintona team. Out into the hands now, Aidan Donnelly cross towards the midfield area, where it's been picked up by the midfielder Conor McGoldrick. Point scorer as well in the championship earlier this year is the fullback Mark Midlin, who plays it out to McGoldrick once again.
It's interesting here, Sean McGill's more or less playing as the sweeper. Normally it's Patrick Colgan, but Patrick seems to be out a wee bit further, and just sort of Sean McGill's protecting the house.
Yeah, on to Peter Midlin. 5 points to his name so far in this year's in the 3 games that he's played so far in the championship. And this county final day for both these sides, a huge occasion. Conor McGoldrick picks up possession for Fintona, moving forward, just pressing up that wing on the far side, tries to get possession out and move it into that corner forward slot way over there, and there's a chance here for Fintona to get the opening score of the game. They kicked it up high in the air, and they've kicked it well out to the left of the post and wide, so an opening wide for Fintona in the game.
He's back by the looks of it.
Well, was it a free? Was it actually the cornerback Jared Brogan, I think, that got up to take that one, was it?
Yeah, Jared was man of the match a couple of times this year already.
Like he's up, and Kelly Cloughan got a very early goal in that game.
Serious footballer, and yeah, he probably would be disappointed he didn't get it, but he probably was happy enough to take the shot, knowing the referee was giving him the advantage. So McCartney, who's back from Australia, he's won a World Games title there over the summer, is now plying his trade back with his local Fintona club.
Yeah, the man with ball in hand is Aaron McCartney. No surprise to see him taking the opening chance for a score in the game. He kicks it up high. Has he got the range and he got the distance? Now he's kicked it out to the left of the post and wide, and that early wide that I wrote into the on the page, well, it can stay there.
It can stay there. He'll be disappointed with that one, maybe not putting it out to the far post and letting it drift in, but Fintona have conceded the kick out, just to be prepared to get themselves into the game. Defensively we more structurally sound.
Yeah, ball out towards their fullback area, Eamon Kerrigan for Drumragh. Plays it out this near side where Ben Monk picks up possession of the ball, just at 19 years of age, moving forward. Really just betting down into this Drumragh senior team. Plays the ball into the hands of Shane Devine. Shane Devine heads towards the edge of the D. He's momentarily has to change direction, goes to Niall McCartney, and that's a good bit of football from the Fintona men, or is it? Ball's broken free. They're trying to pick possession away, and they might have turned away at 45. Yeah. That's it, right, for the first 45 of the game.
Well, there's an interesting matchup there, Damien, is that they've pushed Mark McGlynn out to mark Niall McCartney, probably two of the bigger men on the field, so Mark McGlynn will be happy enough there to have won the first battle there with the great diving block.
Certainly will. Tommy Murphy sizing up this opportunity. 310 to his name in the 3 games so far. Sets that ball on the 45-metre line, looking up towards the Gortin Road end of the ground. And the wind, well, it's blustering around, but it's not that heavy in terms of influencing the game.
There.
As he got the first score of the game, he has indeed a super point for Tommy Murphy, and he has opened the scoring from the 45. And it's 1-0 in favour of Drumragh. Good start for them.
Yeah, and struck it really, really well, and he'll be happy with that. I walked the pitch earlier, and the pitch is in great condition, but there didn't seem to be much of one down there as well. So he struck it well, and Drumragh will be delighted to have gone 1 up.
Yeah, and they'll be delighted to have won this kick out as well, because they've got possession down this near side. It's back in the hands of Tommy Murphy once again. Looks around, options not ahead of him, but one out to the behind him is Owen Montgomery, and he just clips it across the centre of the field, where it's been picked up by the man wearing number 20. Is that Gareth Hockey? Launches the ball in towards the edge of that square once again, but it's going to beat everybody go out, and it'll be an opening wide of the contest for Drumragh.
So he's played that pass a few times to Shane Cleary, you know, of the 2 men that have represented Drumragh for years, and he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the grass in front of him, because if Shane is known to have kicked a good few scores, so if he can get him the ball today, I'm sure he'll take his chances.
No doubt about that. Cathal Gillespie sets the ball high up on the green tee. An appropriate colour for this junior championship final, as both sides very much green and white occasion as the ball into that inside forward line once again, where McGillian picks it up and immediately offloads it, and Drumragh have a chance away across the far side, and it's a wing half back Keelan Donnelly, but his shot goes out to the left of the post and wide, and he records Fintna's second wide of the game, and it was a half chance. And I see manager across the far side, Colin Bradley, just slightly worried about how easy that Drumragh, or that Fintna attack was formed on that occasion, Dermot.
Yeah, it was fast. It was a break ball off a kick out, and then suddenly within a one pass and the pace that we've talked about that Fintna have, they used it, but they'll be disappointed not to have got a score out of it.
Drumragh take possession out through that midfield area for the once again. And they're on the attack, and they move the ball down into that inside forward line. A lovely long ball in towards McCartney, and there McCartney pulls the trigger from out on the left hand side as he found the range. No, it's out to the left of the post and wide, and it may be better options than that, but if he'd have landed that, then we wouldn't have been saying that.
That's true. I suppose I've been lucky enough to coach Niall at school level, and he has that ability to kick those scores, but I would say the blocking was in the back of his head from that last one, and he'd probably try to kick it a wee bit earlier than
youngest player on the team on both sides. Well, Keelan Donnelly's just 18 years of age as well, but Niall McCartney on definitely the youngest player on that Drumragh side. Possession goes out over the sideline here. Ben Monk will have the sideline, plays it back in towards the centre of the field, and now back out with Owen McGraid. It's now in the hands of Patrick Colgan. He brings McGraid back into the play. Short series of passes there, and then they're running a bit of bother, and a press on. Lauren McCartney's leading that one, but Gary Gormley spots the foul.
They'll be happy enough there to get that foul, because they were under a wee bit of pressure, and Gareth might have taken a step or two too many. So the pressure here from the Fintna forwards has been very, very impressive so far.
Yeah, they certainly are. This ball worked with big midfielder there now, Malachi McManus, heading forward for Drumragh. Clips it in, but he really didn't look too much where he was hitting that one. It was just hit the edge of the box and hope for the best.
He'll be disappointed with that, because Mal's been using the ball well all championship.
Poor Kelly had it momentarily there. He gives it now to Peter Midland. Midland launches one in towards the edge of the square, where McGillian tries to get out in front, but he's doesn't retain possession, and it's Eamon Carrigan that tidies up for Drumragh. Now with their number 12, Owen Montgomery.
He's touched a lot of ball already, and
hasn't he? He definitely has. He's one of these guys that likes to make things happen from that half back line. Launches it across towards McGraid. And McGrath has a bit of time and space to run it if he wants to. But he gives it out once again to Gareth High. James Wild moves the ball on out to that left hand side where Sean McGill punts it forward. And away across the far side is Ronan Maguire that picks it up for Drumragh. Cutting back inside. Good run from Maguire. Now he's under a spot of pressure. He runs into a number of bodies, but he lovely offload towards Sean McGill. And I have to say Maguire done well because McGill got his score. And it's 2-0. A lovely score. It was well worked, in particular by Ronan Maguire.
Ronan Maguire's a really strong ball carrier, and we've seen it in all its glory there. And he was able to suck in nearly 4 Fintona defenders before finding Sean McGill, who was just sitting nicely there 20 yards out from goal, and he kicked it over the bar.
So sure, if you'd have told Colin Bradley before the game that 10 minutes in Fintona would have scored and you guys would have scored twice, he would have taken that.
Absolutely. And the thing is, Fintona have the best defence in Division 3 this year, so you know, they've started with 2 points and held Fintona out. They'll be very, very happy.
Yep, certainly will. Possession now in the hands of the Fintona men through Aaron McKiarney. Plays it out to his wing half back, Porrick Kelly. Just 36 years young.
And he still has a beautiful left foot too.
Plenty of pace up that wing as well. Peter McLean played the ball towards McGoldrick. Conor McGoldrick has possession of the ball now for Fintona. But Drumragh very well set up in terms of they got bodies back in there, Dermot, and Fintona just a slightly devoid of ideas going forward here. They're not really breaking at any pace, and they're allowing the Drumragh defence to form.
Yeah, Drumragh are a hard nut to crack, you know, in terms of they've been very well drilled defensively. So
Peter McLean trying to bring in Cormac Watson. Watson moving forward. There's a 1-2 back in the hands of Watson. Watson moving forward. There's a chance here for the Fintona goal, and a stronger than that. And the man that started is Eugene McCarroll, and what a finish it was. And we talked about the defensive setup, but it's funny how Fintona found a way to unlock it, and a great score it was.
Yeah, you know what it was? It was just pure pace. Keelan Donnelly broke the line, penetrated that first defence, and then suddenly became 2-on-1s the whole way. And the wee flick back, you know, Cormac Watson then made the good decision and found Eugene McCarroll, who'll be absolutely delighted. As we heard before, he's probably more known as a defender, so and the fact that he's got the goal, he'll be delighted with himself.
Ball back in towards McGillian. He tried to win it there from Drumragh, just slightly unsettled by that, and the Cormac Watson puts the ball away again. And he's made a big impact. The number 30 wasn't named to start, but comes on, and he's already made had a big influence in the game. His possession away across on the far side is Ronan Maguire's, and Drumragh want to respond with the next score in this game. Short series of passes involving Andy Colgan, and it's now out with McKiarney. McKiarney on towards Tommy Murphy. Tommy Murphy out this near side, where it's picked up by wing half forward Owen Montgomery. He just punts one in towards the edge of the squares, looking for Cleary in there. Did he win possession of the ball? Well, Shane Cleary goes to ground, but his ball is taken away from him. And a good piece of football there from McGrath, Conor McGowan, who was in there to take it away. And I think it's going to be a free out.
Yeah, Shane's gone down there, and he doesn't look like he's exactly in. He's in a lot of discomfort there with the looks of it.
He doesn't look like a man that's going to bounce straight back up.
No. It's nearly like he won the ball, and by the time he landed, the ball was out of his hands because he was in pain now. So,
yeah, I think that could be curtains for Shane there. By the looks of it, he's in a lot of pain. He's shaking his head, and I think already the information is going to the sideline to get a man warmed up. That would be a huge blow for Drumragh, because Shane Cleary, 6 points in the championship so far this year, but it's what he provides as an attacking option in there. It'd be a huge blow if he had to go off.
Oh, huge blow. And you know, he had a year out, and then he came back, and he's been in and out. In
the meantime, we're going to have a quick look at the goal again.
Okay.
Dermot, yeah, lovely build up. Watson through the centre, lovely offload to Eugene McCarroll. And McCarroll had a bit of work to do, but he still found the net, rounded the goalkeeper and found the net. Good finish.
Yeah, any ball that hits the back of the net is a good finish, and he'll take that. But it was the great decision making in terms of Cormac Watson passed it early enough to Eugene so he knew that he had time to catch it, because if you pass it sometimes too late, the only option really then is to palm it, you know. So the fact that he's allowed to catch it and then get it onto his strong foot and kick it to the back of the net, Cormac Watson will be happy with his decision that he's made.
He certainly will be. The first score for Fintona was a goal, and
it'll be interesting here now to see what way this will manipulate the Drumragh forward line. Will it be Daniel O'Neill, who's come back from a hand injury? Will it be Cian Murphy, who has started the last few games and is a free taker? Could it be Kevin Martin, who's got a sweet left foot? The three real attacking options there off the bench.
Just looking, Dermot, they've got a lot of attacking options off the bench, because the guys that they had, I don't know, between Cian Murphy, Daniel O'Neill, Alex McLinchy and Kevin Martin, they've won 11 so far this year in the championship alone. So it's not as if they don't have options sitting on the bench. Tommy McGrath, he's sitting on the bench for Fintona with 3 points, but that's a serious 111 is a serious return from 4 men sitting on the bench this afternoon.
Yeah, and I think the big one there is Drumragh picked up a few injuries through the season. There it is Daniel O'Neill's coming on, who got the goal against Cookstown. Drumragh, when they had picked up injuries this year, they had to play boys that maybe weren't exactly going to be senior players, but they've stepped up and really kicked on and have made the jersey their own. So Daniel O'Neill will be delighted to get his opportunity, but it does not look good for Shane Cleary, as he's been oxtered off over there behind the goals.
Looks like a knee injury as Fintona take the free kick and move it out towards Aidan Donnelly on this near side. He goes to try and win possession of the ball. He's helped to the ground, let's say, but he's managed to retain it and hold on to it, and he's won himself a free. He's going to have another free here very shortly, because that was blocked by the foot. And that Fintona sideline over there were very happy with the response that they had to the first 2 points of the game. Now in the hands of Jared Brogan. Brogan to his midfielder, Midlin. Peter Midlin moves it out towards the man wearing number 30, Cormac Watson. Now out with cornerback McGowan. On to Watson, and further on across the field to play. Or had his flying wing half-back Keelan Donnelly over there. He's not afraid to go forward. Moves it on towards McGowan and back in the hands of Donnelly once again. Tries to offload possession, but in fairness to Drumragh, they stuck to their task and they come out with the ball once again. And the man that had it in hand there was Daniel O'Neill, and he's back in hand once again. He gives it out to his midfielder Shane Devine. Now with Gareth Hahey across this near side. He's pulling the strings over there, tries to move it out to this near side in the hands of Sean McGill. Sean McGill cutting in towards the 45 metre line. Good run from McGill. He's heading towards the edge of the D. Is he going to pull that left foot? He's looking for options around him. Where's his shooters? Well, he has to recycle possession now towards Gareth Hahey once again. Hahey heads towards that 45 metre line, goes over it, but he runs into traffic and he's carried possession of the ball. And frustrating from a Drumragh perspective, because they had a decent attacking option there, but maybe they'll have possession back in their hands again. Here is a loose Fintona free kick, goes back into the hands of Ben Monk now. Ben Monk going forward, offloads possession to Malachy McManus. McManus clips it inside, looking for that Daniel O'Neill in there. Daniel O'Neill, good turn in from O'Neill. He might well have gone a free there, but the referee says no, and he's been called up for over-carrying. That was slightly harsh.
I think so. Daniel O'Neill did well there. It was a nice pass in, and he stepped in. He probably was going to look like he was going to swing it with the left, but stepped back in, and to me he had got through the 2 tackles and then just got to the ground. So sometimes, you know, us forwards like to be protected a wee bit by the referee, and I thought maybe he could have got us foul there now.
Well, it was Peter Midlin who took possession out the field to play for Fintona, and Fintona have it away across in around that centre half-back slot in the hands of Mark Midlin. Now with the midfielder Conor McGoldrick out towards Peter Midlin.
A lot of football's been played between the 245s here, because both teams have...
Yeah, they're sort of sizing each other up a wee bit, aren't they? There's but the ball now into the hands of Aaron McCartney, and he only knows one way to go with it, and well, he has to play it back out the field towards Aidan Donnelly. Bit of a hit and hope crossfield pass there, and Drumragh were the favourites to win that, and they've done that to Sean McGill, who picks it up and offloads possession. And here they come once again, the men from Fintona, to Owen Montgomery. He's sitting back in the pocket there and acting as that sort of transition man, trying to get possession and move further out the field of play. But here they go on the attack. Can they get the shot away? It's with Andy Colgan, who plays it further out the field. And they're just a little bit reluctant to press home the advantage of the bodies moving forwards into the hands of Ronan Maguire. Ronan Maguire towards the edge of the good run from Maguire, but he's all isolated and he's on his own. And once again, the referee has spotted no foul. It's a wide. So it'll go down as a Drumragh wide, and as the third of the opening half, and he just needed a few more bodies around him at that stage, didn't he?
Yeah, Fintona sort of collapsed in on him, and maybe he just took on one man too many. As we said before, he's a strong ball carrier, but he just needed that pace coming off the shoulder after he made that break in the Fintona defence.
Yeah, nervy occasion for both these sides so far. Just the 3 scores in the game with 20 minutes gone almost. Ball launched out to that far side, and it's in the hands of Colgan over there, who's making a bit of progress. But he has to check back out to field the play once again. And this is where Drumragh are just been finding that a little bit of hard going when they turn back out. It's into the hands of Montgomery. Montgomery had options around him, but he's run into traffic once again, and the referee spotted a foul in the midst of all that. And Montgomery did well to get the free.
He did. And I suppose you have to say Drumragh have won a reasonable amount of Fintona's kickouts here, and they sort of haven't let them out, and hopefully if they can kick this one over, it's all square. I think, yes, there's a bit of nerves, Damien, but they both know what's at stake. Not only to be championship winners for 2023, but also to get to Division 2, and if you don't win this week, you're out next week in the league playoffs, and that'll be a hard one to get yourself up for.
It certainly will. The man with ball in hand is I was going to say it was Tommy Murphy, but it's actually Gareth. It's Owen Montgomery rather. And Owen Montgomery drops it in, and he's dropped it over the black spot, and he's got Drumragh's 3rd point of the game, and the sides are level at a goal to 3 points.
At the end of the day, conceding the goal, and they haven't conceded anything since, and they've got themselves back level. Drumragh will be happy. Yeah,
Drumragh will be happy. 3 scores to 1 score, so certainly they've had enough of the play, and you can add another 3 wides on top of that, Jeremy. So 6 scoring chances, they've taken 3. Ball hanging out around midfield, and is picked up by Ben Monk, who's picked up a right wee bit of possession early on.
Yes.
His possession now in the hands of Montgomery, racing forward once again, but
he's pulled back again there.
He's pulled back, and there's another scoring opportunity. And there's 2 decent runs from him that have resulted in 2 scoreable frees.
Yeah, and again, as I say, that's another kick-out one. Ben Monk, who's touched on a lot of ball, he's come out here and is marking Aidan Donnelly. Aidan Donnelly,
but he seems comfortable enough to play in that out in that wing. He's not too worried about having to fill in his corner back slot, and if he's dragged out there, I'm sure he'll be more than happy.
Yeah, I think so, and it's interesting to see the matchups. I suppose Owen McGrath, who got man of the match against Cookstown, he's got taken McCarney, and Eamon Kerrigan is taking McGillian, and they've kept them reasonably quiet in terms of even the amount of touches. So defensively at the moment, Colin Bradley will be happy.
Owen Montgomery just from beyond the D kicks it up high, and he seems to have found his range once again, and he has indeed. And he moves Drumragh up to 4 points, and they lead by a single point against slight favourites Fintona coming into this one, Dermot.
I think you would have to have had Fintona, particularly for the scores they've put up, but Drumragh will have taken serious confidence from their semi-final victory over Cookstown.
Yeah, it certainly will. It's in the league form. Fintona have averaged 16 points per game, just conceding 8. Drumragh, well, they've actually scored more, 18 points on average per game, but they've conceded a wee bit more as well, on 11 points. And they're on the attack once again away across on the far side. The man that has this, Malachi McManus, offloads possession way across close to the sideline over there, and it's with O'Neill. O'Neill's under a spot of pressure. Once again, the Fintona men get their bodies there, and it's Conor McGowan that's in there to tidy up possession from a Fintona's perspective. Now in the hands of Gillespie, the goalkeeper, who just clips it out towards Conor McGoldrick. McGoldrick we haven't seen him too much in an attacking mode so far. Much in round midfield, just tidying up possession, but now out in the hands of Marius Monaghan. Again, quiet in the game so far, but Monaghan has possession of the ball now. Over on the far side, it's into the hands of the winged half-back Keelan Donnelly. Another man that's got serious pace, but Fintona have been pegged back, and Donnelly goes on that run. Now he tries to break through the tackle, and that's the first time we've seen Keelan Donnelly really make an effort to go for a run forward to win the free.
Yeah, sometimes pace scares the life out of defenders, doesn't it? And once he took off there, it was probably better to foul him out 45 yards from goal and let him get in and maybe create another goal chance like he did with him and Cormac Watson. It's a big free.
That's one way to watch a game there, but I'm sure that he's too interested in what's going on down below, but he's taking it in anyway as Aaron McKearney has possession of the ball. And Fintona have won themselves another free a bit closer to goal this time.
Yeah. By the looks of it, they didn't. Peter McGlynn didn't fancy that one from 40 yards. Maybe there's a wee bit of a breeze that we can't see from up here. But they'll be happy enough here now to get one closer, and you just want them to aim for the far post and let it drift in now with an instep to the left.
So the kick comes in, and has he found the range? He has indeed. That's Peter McGlynn with a score. And a good point it is.
And we're back all square.
Yeah, we're back all square, is right.
It's a great kick out there.
Super kick out away across the far side. Drumragh have possession of the ball. Moving out through the gears. They've got it into the hands of Shane Devine. Shane Devine racing forward now, looking for options around him, and he likes to take it on himself. And Shane Devine's kick goes in. A good pair of hands from Cathal Gillespie in the Fintona goals. There's nothing straightforward about that because the sun was right in his eyes there, but he took it away, and Fintona continue of possession once again, sides level. A goal and a point to 4 points, 25 minutes gone. They're just ambling towards really the break, and I think maybe we'll get a game of football broke out sometime in the second half, hopefully, Dermot.
Yeah, a few people were asked me during the week, and the chat in school all week was, will this be a classic? And I think nobody really wants it to be a classic. It's more just about getting the victory, because two teams that haven't been here in so long.
Neutral viewers want it to be a classic, but
I know.
None of the two clubs are really too worried about how they win it, as long as they win it.
Yeah, exactly.
Possession of the ball in the hands of Marius Monaghan, momentarily now in the hands of Keelan Donnelly. Plays it further out the field of play till he's cornerback Jared Brogan. Brogan just moves the ball forward now. He ticks on the afterburners, trying to move forward to support that play into the hands of Pádraig Kelly. Pádraig Kelly under a spot of pressure over there, but he retains possession and then goes to ground under the challenge.
I think Ben Monk had done most of the hard work there, and then
he's pleading his innocence over there, but
and then he just put a hand on the back, which was
Gary Gormley's not having any of it. Gary Gormley backed up by his umpires this afternoon of Paul McCusker, Stephen McBride, Sean Devaney and Shane Bonner. And will one of those guys be raising the white flag here very shortly? This would ease Fintona into a lead if the big midfielder Peter McGlynn can find the range very close to where he took the last one from. Should have the range, should have the angle anyway, and as he kicked it over the bar, he has indeed, and that's a super point. A goal and 2 points now to Fintona. 4 points to Drumragh. Fintona ease into the lead with 3.5 to go to the break.
Aye.
Well,
Fintona get another score here just before half time, having not really played that well.
Might be one or two Drumragh men on the cross on the far side wouldn't have been happy that was over the bar, but anyway, the white flag's been raised, and it's Drumragh that are in possession of the ball, and that might just raise their temperature and move it as they've got possession going forward once again. It's at Maguire with the shot, and it's gone out to the right of the post and it's gone wide. There was a big opportunity, and Ronan Maguire has kicked Drumragh's fourth wide of the opening half.
Shane Devine, Andrew Colgan will not be happy there with Ronan. Ronan ran 70 yards of the ball there and got himself just inside the D to kick it, but fresher legs were coming off the shoulder there, and just a wee simple hand pass off and let the fresher legs kick it over the bar. It would have been a good response having been going down a point down.
It certainly would. Gareth Haughey or Ewan Montgomery rather picks it up on the far side. Owen Montgomery is possession of the ball for Drumragh, and he's fouled. Just over 2 minutes to go to the break. Drumragh be really keen to get back on terms here.
Yeah, and I think the big one here is Marius Monaghan has kept Tommy Murphy reasonably quiet. Apart from that 45 that Tommy's kicked, I don't remember him touching the ball too much. So
chance here for Drumragh to kick the next score, but again a bit of a wild kick from Malachi McManus, well out to the right of the post and wide. That's 5 wides now in the opening half for Drumragh, and it's not as if they haven't had the chances.
Yeah, they're forcing it just a wee bit. It's probably men taking shots that haven't been around for their scoring for this championship season, instead of getting to the men that they've trusted earlier. But going back to that point of Tommy Murphy being kept quiet by Marius Monaghan, but Niall Murray's doing a great job in terms of just cutting off the supply. the kicking channels are just never there.
Long kick out from Cathal Gillespie, but it's found Drumragh hands once again, and it's that man, centre half back, Patrick Culligan that had it, but he's given possession away.
Straight down Niall Murray's throat.
Yeah, straight down Niall Murray's throat, and he's happy with that because the ball is now in the hands of Aidan Donnelly, and now with the big midfielder Midlin. Peter Midlin just nursing it across the field to play. We're into the last minute of normal time in the opening half as the ball now in the hands of Cormac Watson, the man who really made the goal happen. Long ball's been clipped inside. Is that McKearney on it? It's definitely McGillian now. McGillian with a kick. McGillian with the score. Absolutely. He's through. No, it's out to the left and wide apart. I thought that one was over, but
just didn't get enough curl on it.
He didn't get enough curl on it. I thought when he broke off the angle there, he's never going to miss from there, but he did. He kicked it out to the left of the post and wide.
It was a great move too, because the two inside men made one
first
move.
Bit of really free-flowing football we've seen nearly from Fintona going forward.
Yeah, I know.
Apart from the goal.
Aye, I know. It was well constructed and a nice pass inside.
Well, there's a chance here now at the other end of the field as Tommy Murphy picks up possession of the ball, but again he goes down, and that did not look good from Drumragh's perspective. That was pretty serious, I think, from the way he stopped and jarred his knee.
And he hasn't really moved since he's at the ground there.
Thankfully sitting up again, but the studs did not get caught on the turf there, and he didn't look like he moved too well after it.
And it was the first time sort of Drumragh been able to kick it in, get it into him.
As we enter,
we'll see it here again. Oh
yeah, just that. Well, it was hamstring or knee. I just saw the replay there.
And they might just sort of hopefully see him out to half time if it's nothing too major, and then they just properly assess it then.
We'll see it now again on the replay. He went up, tried to catch the ball, came down, and it was,
I would say, a hyperextension of the knee there maybe.
Yeah, it looked like it wasn't good. So hopefully one of those injuries that happen at the time and they can run it off fairly quickly.
He's up anyway.
Yeah, it's just a shock of that probably initially more than anything else.
Yeah,
but he's back on his feet. He seems to be moving okay, and Fintona have ball in hand as we edge towards the break. Just a minute over time now. I didn't see the clock going up on the far side.
Well, I suppose with the Shane Cleary injury in particular as well, you're probably looking at 3 minutes anyway.
3 to 4.
Or 4.
Yes, 4. There we go. The clock's going up now, and it is 4 minutes. I've already taken the first of those. Free down in front of us to Jared Brogan. Brogan just clips it back in towards his own half back end line, and now into the hands of Peter Midlin once again.
Off camera there, Tommy Murphy is not really moving that well though.
Too well. There's a job of work to do at half time to see him back out on the field, but that would be another talk about Shane Cleary going off, but that would be the top scorer going off would be really, really sore on them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and a goal threat and a good free taker as well.
Ball slipped forward, it's into the hands of centre half forward Gigi McCarroll, the goal scorer in the opening half, but he shovels away possession into the hands now of fullback Eamon Kerrigan, and they can move possession out this near side where Montgomery picks it up once again. But it's all a little slow. Again, lots at stake here. A first championship title in a number of years. Could be 15 years, or sorry, what am I talking about? 25 years for the men from Drumragh, and you have to go back all the way back to 1975 for Fintona's last title. Short series of passes away across on the far side into the hands of Andy Colgan, yet to score in the championship this year, but he's linking the play for this Drumragh side. Another free. Just over a minute to go of the injury time, picked up by Ben Monk, who went in and won possession of the ball there, and he wins his free.
Yeah. I suppose that's the same sort of free that he conceded himself for Peter McGlynn. You know, Aidan Donnelly was just on his heels, and Ben Monk
he saw
got
him conceded, and then he worked out he could win one himself.
Aye, fast learner.
Yeah, absolutely. Owen Montgomery's kicked 2 points so far in this final, and this could be his third, and if it is, there's every likelihood the Drumragh men will win level at the break.
I mean, we could be even more cagey in the second half.
Well, I think we'll get a game of football in the second half. It'll break out into something yet. It's just a very nervy occasion for both these sides, and Montgomery kicks it up high through the post and over the bar. and he's moved Drumragh on to level terms. That's their 5th point of the opening half. A goal and 2 to 5 points, and there's 20 seconds of additional time to go. And a chance for Fintona maybe to get one last opportunity here as they have possession now with Midland. And the referee has called a halt. As Gary Gormley said, I have seen enough of the opening half. It was Keelan Donnelly that had the last possession of the opening half. And Dermot, it's been a cagey affair, I suppose, not least from the fact that the one bright moment in the game was the goal in the opening half from a brilliant piece of football actually from Cormac Watson that set it up. And E.J. McCarroll on the end of it, but it's been fairly cagey. We took the number of scores from play in the opening half. I think we've had two scores from play, the goal and a point from Shane McGill.
Yeah, I suppose we've talked about it and the fact that both teams will know each other so well, and they're both chomping at the bit to try and get up because they've put on serious effort this last few years. They've been knocking on the door. So been in the league playoffs the last couple of years. Drumragh beat Fintona last year in the league playoff. So yeah, the two teams know what's at stake, and it's now just about maybe parking that to the back of your head and just go and playing a game of football in the second half, and hopefully, as we've asked, maybe it breaks into a game of football in the second half.
Okay, folks, well, there you have it. That's we're going to take our break now, and now we'll have a word from our sponsors, Connollys of Moy.
Tyrone, a place of heritage. Historic places, historic moments.
Ball inside, took the cane, there's an opportunity!
A place that has been the home of the Connollys of Moy Tyrone GAA County Club Championship for almost 120 years. A competition where all of the teams in Tyrone battle it out to take home the honour of being the champions of this great county. And we at Connollys of Moy have the privilege of bringing it to you for the next 3 years. Connollys of Moy has been Ulster's leading furniture superstore for over 30 years, so it could be said that we know a thing or two when it comes to home furnishings. Whether it's sofas, dining tables, beds, our new state-of-the-art flooring centre, or even rugs, here at Connollys we have everything you need to make your house feel like that beautiful, warm, elegant home you've always dreamed of. But don't just listen to me. Over the years, we've had the privilege of having over 20,000 of you wonderful people as customers, and your warm feedback has always been encouraging to us and pushes us to keep innovating and bringing the people of Tyrone an even better service where we can. We take the stress away from home interiors, reliable lead times, exceptional customer service, putting all of the industry's leading brands right in front of you in one place, and providing our customers with personalised two-man delivery right to your door without you having to lift a finger. However, it's not just furniture we're planning on delivering this year. The honour of being able to be associated with this historic competition is a massive privilege for us as proud Tyrone people, and we want to continue its legacy by delivering a competition this year worth remembering. The people of Tyrone have done so much for us over the years, supported us in difficult times, and it's only fitting that we do the same. As a sign of our gratitude, not only are we happy to back the Tyrone GAA Club Championships for the next 3 years, we're also delighted to announce an opportunity for fans to win big with Connollys of Moy. We're giving away a massive £2,000 voucher to spend exactly how you like in store. Want to get involved? Simply head to www.connollysofmoy.com/sport to submit your entry. The winner will be announced on the 27th of October. There's surely nowhere else you'd rather be when it comes to furniture. Find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now. Say it with me. Where do you want to be? Enjoy the second half.
Very warm welcome back to O'Neill's Healy Park here in Omagh for this Connollys and Moray Tyrone Junior Football Championship Final 2023. We've been entertained by the Omagh Instrumental Group as Connollys Group at the break, and we're just waiting for the re-emergence. Well, there we go, the re-emergence of the Drumragh team back out on the field, but Jeremy McNulty has already had the eyes scouting the pitch, and he spotted the change. Jeremy.
Yeah, Tom McGrath, you know, Fintona stalwart has come on and a scorer at that, so he'll play close to goals and they'll sort of build the attack around him. But at the moment I still haven't worked out who he's on for, to be honest with you.
I think it might, did we see, just check his 10 out there.
That's the one, yep, good shout.
Aidan Donnelly may well have been replaced. Tommy McGrath is in for him, so we're in number 22. And we're up and running at the start of the second half, and Drumragh, stepping of a tenth, have launched the ball in long into that inside forward line, but Fintona have soaked up possession there and now into the hands of Pádraig Kelly out this near side.
Yeah, and the other thing is they've brought Conor McGillian out to 11, and Eugene McCarroll's got to go out to left half just to sort of maybe be more of the worker. Yeah,
I watched one of the league games earlier in the year, and Conor McGillian was playing centre half forward against Cookson, and he was quite effective there.
He'll get more touches of the ball, you know, and not be starved of possession, because as we look here at the moment, there's the double sweeper that Drumragh are playing, so really stopping the kick in.
Keelan Donnelly, 45 metres away from goal, slips the ball into that inside forward line. Is that McGrath's first touch? No, sorry, it was McCarney.
There it is, McGrath's first touch here.
Yes, here we go. Gets it back to McCarney. McCarney works the ball out to his midfielder there, Peter Midlin, who long kick in, but that one is out to the left of the post and wide. Fintona 3 wides in the opening half. That's their first of the second half. But Dermot, we're a minute and 10 seconds old here in the second half, and already there's a lot more energy.
You can just sort of sense it. People are, let's go and win the game rather than, you know, wait for the opposition to make mistakes.
Fintona trying to win possession back from the kick out, but a good bit of work away across the far side, a bit of soccer style from the Drumragh centre half forward there. Niall McCarthy to carry it deep into the opposition, and the ball still bobbling and weaving along the ground, and they're a bit reluctant to get it into their hands, but the first man that did make an attempt to get it in his hands inevitably wins the free.
Yeah, Niall McCarthy was maybe thinking he was Lionel Messi there for a wee bit, but he's a wee bit taller than Messi, isn't he?
Well, Cormac Watts is definitely taller than Messi, and he has it away across the far side. In possession now, Fintona have it through their wing half back. Keelan Donnelly, a goal and 2 points in this year's championship. He will want to press home this opportunity this afternoon. Back to his full forward, Conor McGillian, operating out now on the 40. McGillian takes in possession of the ball, looking for opportunities and options up ahead of him. Then he goes on a run around the outside, and he's already had a bit more possession in the second half than he has had in the whole of the first half. But he's overcarried possession of the ball on that occasion, and Drumragh just
him and Kerrigan will be delighted there. You know, he was probably isolated a wee bit as a defender, and you know, he was able to force him until he took too many steps, and you know, that's always a positive for a defender when you go 1-on-1 and you win the battle.
Yeah, saw Martin Green and Kevin Cassidy and John O'Neill and Mark Donnelly and the boys who were in that far side just not too happy with how that last attack resulted, but Gareth Haughey has it for Drumragh, plays it back to his wing half forward Andy Colgan, who launches it out towards that mid centre half back Patrick Colgan. Heads towards the tunnel in here in Omagh, and possession away crossing the far side, now into the hands of Owen Montgomery once again. Montgomery making good progress forward. Montgomery takes it into a bit of traffic, but he evades it and gets out away from it and moves to Malik McManus. And now there is a wee bit of space for the Drumragh men away across the far side, and they're making strides to move possession in through Ronan Maguire. Maguire just clips it in, and he's fisted it over the bar. Has he got it?
Yeah.
Yes, he's got the point. And that's a good run from Maguire.
Yep, and as we said earlier, you know, he is a good strong ball carrier, and you know, he decided to grit his teeth, break that first tackle, and then, you know, maybe could have flipped it across to Shane Devine for a possible goal chance, but you know what, let's get the point and let's get ourselves ahead, because it's a final at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. Keelan Donnelly has it for Fintona, carries it up this near side, plays it to McGillian trying to break away from his man. Eamon Kerrigan has got the task of marking him. McGillian in possession of the ball, close to that 13 metre line now, gives it to Woods Donnelly once again, plays it back in, plays a 1-2, Keelan Donnelly with a shot, and Keelan Donnelly with a score. Absolutely Lovely bit of football.
Yeah, and he's touched some amount of ball.
Yeah, we can see a high energy from both sides now in the second half.
And he's touched some amount of ball in this. What have we got there? 4 minutes gone. Like, played a pass in earlier to McCartney, played a pass into McGillian, and therefore, just the simple thing there that they've done is they've got Tom to be the focal point there, and they're just sort of giving it to him and getting the runners off the shoulder.
Yep. Good run here from Sean McGill right up through. He's made good progress and he's won the free. Good football from Sean McGill. He just saw a space open up in front of him and decided, you know what, I mightn't be going to break into that space at 100 mile an hour, but I'll just keep going until somebody stops me.
Yeah, and I think the front hand of the tackle was good there, but the referee's looking, and he seen the hand was covering the number, so the referee sees the hand in the back at any point. He's gonna give it. So this is a similar position to where Peter McGlynn had a free and chose not to kick it over the bar. Went short. So we want to see if this is the range here for both.
Yeah, well, Montgomery's kicked 3 points this afternoon so far, so he's had the eye in. He'd be just hoping to get it here at the start of the second half, but he's gone short with it. And the kick does go in, but it's gone well out to the left and it's dropping short, and Fintona take possession. A brilliant catch in there by
Conor
McGoldrick. It comes out with possession of the ball. Great hands from McGoldrick, but he's given it away. He has indeed. Straight into the hands of Tommy Murphy, and that's not the man you want to give it to. Now with Montgomery once again. Montgomery's in a far better shooting position this time, but it drops it in short, easily dealt with by Cathal Gillespie, and the Fintona goal in there. And Fintona can clear the lines away across now underneath the stand on the far side. They have possession back out now with their wing half back, Keelan Donnelly. Donnelly carried the tackle there, and Gary Gormley wasn't happy with the tackle. Maybe just a clash of heads there.
Two men just, putting their bodies in the line to try and get their hands on the ball, and I think the two of them hurt each other nearly.
Yeah, they certainly did.
Yeah, but as I said there, that's interesting. If you're in the defence there of the Fintona team, you're thinking going a foul in around the 45. Maybe Montgomery doesn't fancy kicking it, and maybe your fouling area is actually a wee bit greater than you normally would. But that's both teams shooting into the Oma end have chose to go short from just inside the 45. So there maybe is a wee bit of a breeze there that is holding the ball up.
Everybody fairly relaxed looking on the cross on the far side in the stand, but there's going to be a change in the Fintona team, and it looks like Oren Hughes is going to come in. He was down to start in terms of named to start, and he's going to replace, I think, Cormac Watson.
Yeah, and the thing was, Cormac Watson came off the bench against Ahalou after being out for quite a while, and Oren Hughes has sort of played the whole season, so he'd probably have been a wee bit annoyed. So he's a point to prove, and maybe he'll come on here and show them why he should have started.
Yeah, but Len gives it towards Eugene McCarroll. Away across on the far side is that McGillian that picks it up, moves it across. There's a chance here for Fintona goal. It's gone in, but it's just out to the right of the post and wide.
A great hand in there. McCarroll nearly
super piece of defending.
Got a second goal.
Yeah, super piece of defending. I think it was
Gareth Howie.
Was it Aaron McCartney that set it up?
Yeah,
it was. But good defending from Drumragh, and they live to fight another day. Sides level 1-3 to 6 points. Kick out, good kick out it was. Short out towards Patrick McColgan, and McColgan picks it, Patrick Colgan rather picks it up once again.
And Andrew's free.
Yeah, Andy Colgan away across on the far side. Has a lot of time and space to carry this ball in towards beyond that 45 metre line. Colgan off the outside of the boot just drops it in on top of that inside forward line, but there's Fintona have bodies there. They'll take it away once again. Conor McGoldrick tidies it up, gives it out towards Oren Hughes, and maybe just a touch of nerves perhaps from Oren Hughes. First touch of the ball, and he's giving it away, and he's given the free. The free's been given away by Conor McGowan, and it will be a free in. And Shane Devine did well.
Yeah, Shane Devine worked unbelievably well there. There was two Fintona men, and he ended up coming out with the ball. So, and those are the wee moments in a game that can turn a tide, and it's been interesting here tonight to see if Owen Montgomery fancied kicking this one over the bar.
The winners of this will play the Armagh champions in the opening round of the Ulster Series, and that's a big prize too for the winner here today. It doesn't end here.
Look what Sherstown did last year, you know.
Absolutely, going all the way to Croke Park. So Tyrone teams normally do very, very well in the Ulster Junior Championship and the All-Ireland Series. Ball's dropped in, but there's a bit to do for both sides in this game. But there's Cathal Gillespie rather ran into a bit of traffic coming out, and the referee says he was fouled, and it's now in the hands of Peter McLean, who carries it out beyond that 45-metre line. And away across on the far side he has Oren Hughes back towards Jared Brogan. Jared Brogan, can he open the legs up and go at this team? Look at the speed of that down that side, but he's overcarried possession of the ball, and Gary Gormley was there to make the call. It looks like a change. There's going to be a change way across the far side here very soon, because we'll see Kevin Moran is warming up, and he's about to enter the fray. Dermot.
Yeah, a sweet left foot, and he's actually a Money Glass man, believe it or not, and he's married into the parish or whatever, and he's been really, really, really effective. No, it's Cian Murphy.
Well, the first man on is Cian Murphy, but Cian Murphy is on for
Malach McManus.
Yeah, so
I would say that means Owen Montgomery goes to the middle of the field along with Shane Devine, and then, or maybe Niall McCartney goes to the middle of the field, and then Cian Murphy will get closer to goals.
And yeah, Malach McManus is gone. 3 points in the championship so far this year, but he'll not be scoring in the final. Ball moved forward into the hands of Montgomery. Montgomery trying to break through a few bodies. Ball out now towards Tommy Murphy. Tommy Murphy coming in from the side, and Tommy Murphy has split the post, and that's a big score because that moves Drumragh ahead. 7 points to 1 goal and 3.
Yeah, and you know what? He hasn't touched the ball much, but any time he has, he's been effective, and he'll be delighted with that score because he got it. He was under pressure. Marius Monaghan wasn't far away, and kicked a great score between the posts, and he'll be a happy man with that one, and that'll just give his confidence that wee bit more of a boost,
Yeah, Cathal Gillespie sets the ball up high on the green tee, looking out ahead of him. What's he going to do? Launches it right down the centre of the field, and the ball is broken free. McGillion's trying to race onto it, but it's taken away to his hands, and it's just a wee bit of a pep to the step of these Drumragh men now that they've hit the front. Shane Devine has it, gives it out towards Andy Colgan, who in turn finds Ronan Maguire. Maguire has been lively throughout, has possession of the ball, gives it now out towards Cian Murphy. Murphy 3 seconds of back inside towards Colgan. Colgan out now towards the midfielder Shane Devine. Shane Devine has an outlet pass, and the man that's there is Ben Monk. Ben Monk pulls that trigger, but Ben Monk kicks it out to the left of the post and wide.
Serious pressure there by Park Kelly, diving block, that maybe allowed Ben Monk, or not, didn't allow Ben Monk to sort of kick through the ball totally. But here's the reality. Drumragh, have probably got a wee bit of hurt still from 2020 when they got beat by Kildare-S, and maybe that wee bit of hurt is going to spur them on here in this last 18 minutes plus whatever injury time.
Keelan Donnelly for Fintona moves it back in towards the centre of the field, out towards Park Kelly and beyond, out to now in the hands of Marius Monaghan. Monaghan gets possession back in his hands, going towards that 45-metre line, and then a loose pass from Marius. His possession away, and once again you can see the energy levels of the Drumragh men just slightly. Every time they get a turnover, they're buoyed by it. It's now Andy Colgan, Sean McGill running into traffic. Referee says he was fouled. Now he moves it out this near side in the hands of Cian Murphy. 9 points in 3 games in the championship, and I'm sure he'd love to add to that in the final here. And there are a few more anxious faces from the crowd there as they look out on this Connollys and Moy Junior Football Championship final here live on Tyrone TV.
Yellow card there for Conor McGillion.
Yeah, Conor McGillion picks up a yellow card. So
maybe it was an accumulation or whatever, but
he needs to be careful. Ball now out with Eamon Kerrigan. Maybe a bit of frustration starting to creep in from the Fintona perspective.
Yeah, the last few attacks Fintona have had, they've gone up the pitch but haven't even really got a shot off. So
they're finding that Drumragh starting to own possession here. Andy Colgan clips the ball forward. Well, it should have been into the hands. It wasn't a bad pass. Daniel O'Neill just didn't take it.
It went through the 2 hands, and maybe that's the hand that he broke. That he wasn't able just to corral the ball.
Yeah, well, it's now Conor McGoldrick making a bit of progress from Fintona's perspective, racing forward, but he's under all sorts of pressure from Patrick Colgan. The referee says illegal pressure. It's going to be a free in to Fintona. Certainly Fintona just haven't got into that free flow in football that we've seen from them throughout the championship this year. And they had a bit of trouble with Ahaloo, and they're in a bit of trouble here this afternoon as well against a dogged Drumragh team.
Yeah. Well, maybe that experience of playing Ahaloo and seeing out a tight result will stand to them here. They'll not panic and just keep going through the process. But we've played 44 minutes here, and you don't really feel like they've even ignited once, really. And I'm sure Martin Green standing on the sideline there's he's looks of him making another change there. And
Shane Devine has it. Bodies clash on the far side, but Shane Devine holds on to possession. Or sorry, not Shane Devine, Peter McLean rather holds on to possession of the ball, and it's wing half back Pádraig Kelly back to McLean. Now with the midfielder Conor McGoldrick coming across that 65-metre line, moves the ball inside. McCartney's there to offload possession now into the hands of Oran Hughes. Oran Hughes under a spot of pressure, gives it back to McCartney once again. Aaron McCartney has been well marshalled this afternoon as well, but he wins a free. 1 goal and 14 points to his name so far in this year's championship. And Paddy Hunter's not far away. The top scorers in the championship this year coming into the game. Well, Tommy Murphy had 310 to his name. Aaron McCartney had 1 goal and 14 points. And Tommy Murphy's added another 2 here this afternoon, and Aaron McCartney is yet to score in the game. Another change. Yeah,
Tom Pap Gavin, still a student at OMCBS, is on. He's returning from injury.
Wearing number 27.
Yeah.
Who did he come on for?
He came on there for Pádraig Kelly, number 7 for Fintona. So Tom is absolute Duracell bunny, and he'll not stop, and he's got a real turn of pace, so he will inject pace to Fintona's attack, and this is a big free for Tom McGrath.
It certainly is, and as he found the range, he's kicked it out to the right, he's kicked it wide.
Sean McGill came and told him about it as well, so the next one will be massive.
It will, and certainly it's a poor miss. It's wide number 5.
McCartney's away, and on comes. I've given him a wee bit of build up earlier. Kevin Marin's on, so Kevin Marin will probably take Mark McGlynn, in the full back, and we'll see maybe Tommy Murphy come out and play outside around the 45.
Yeah, both these managers not afraid to ring the changes here. This possession is the hands of Shane Devine going forward for Drumragh. He's fouled. Referee says just bring it back to the position of the foul. But it's been such a stop-start game and such a nervy encounter here, and we haven't seen the free-flowing football that we maybe had hoped to see, but this is so much at stake here for both these sides. Such a long time since both of them have come away with championship honours, and
this is where Fintona are dangerous.
Possession of the ball now in the hands of the men from Fintona, racing forward, and the ball into that inside forward line, but it's taken away, and Drumragh have possession of the ball, and it's their corner back in there. They've done brilliantly well. Owen McGrath to win possession. Another ball out on the field. Not sure where that's come from, but Drumragh can retain possession through Patrick Colgan. Colgan on towards Andy Colgan. Out this near side, Ben Monk has it. He flips it back in towards the centre, and they can retain and hold possession here at Garth High.
You wonder, if Drumragh could get up here and get the 2 points, will that really set the panic button in Fintona?
Moves the ball forward. Daniel O'Neill picks up possession of the ball. Daniel O'Neill's looking lively. Daniel O'Neill racing through the centre. There's an offload here if he wants to use it. Daniel O'Neill with a shot. Daniel O'Neill with a point. And that's a big point in the game. That's the point you talked about. That's Drumragh too clear now.
Gary Gormley's blowing it up for overcarrying.
Did he?
He did, aye.
Called the overcarrying.
Aye.
That's a big moment in the game.
Big moment. Fintona will be happy with that decision, definitely.
Oh, big call from Gary Gormley and Daniel O'Neill. That's that one wiped off. So 8 points.
Keelan Donnelly got back to him. Keelan Donnelly did get back to him, and maybe he did take an extra step or two, and Cian Murphy was off his shoulder, but you'll be very disappointed if you're Daniel O'Neill there not to get the point.
Oh, certainly. Ball now down this near side. Is that Don Gavin that has possession of the ball for Fintona momentarily, but he had given it on now to Jared Brogan, back into the hands of Tom Gavin. Short pass. Fintona just retaining it, but Fintona need to press home and look for the next score, because if it goes Drumragh's way, well, it'll be a bit of a mountain to climb. Gavin trying to win it back. managed to get it through to McGoldrick. McGoldrick runs out a bit of traffic. It's now out into the hands of Tommy McGrath. Further on out the field, Fintona have it now with McGillian. McGillian cutting it off the angle. McGillian looking for a bit of time and space. McGillian has managed to go. What a good tackle in there from the Drumragh men. And the man that got the tackle in was a centre half back, Patrick Colgan. But Fintona retained possession now with Oren Hughes, but it's now with their cornerback Jared Brogan. Jared Brogan runs into traffic once again, has to come back out the field.
Will he swing it?
Yeah, Peter McLean from long range, and that's going to go in and hang out to the left, and it should drop wide, and it does drop wide. And Fintona have recorded wide number 6.
And this is
the wide counts equal.
Yeah,
and it's just a single point between the two sides as we enter into the 51st minute.
Drumragh collapsed their defence really well, and protect the D, and really don't allow a shot. And that was a fantastic tackle there by Patrick Colgan, because I think Conor McGillian was in the process of winding that right foot of his up.
Short kick out went to Gareth Tahi, but he moves it on out the field of play now in the hands of Rhoda Maguire. Racing forward once again. Maguire's picked up the free once again. Great Maguire, he goes on the run, retains possession of the ball, and the referee's called him back. He was about to pull the trigger there on the 20-metre line, but Gary Gormley has made the call that he needs to come back. And Malone just taking a look in there from the sideline.
Tommy Murphy's going to hit this one off the deck, I'd say. Now, I've watched him the last 10 minutes, and he sort of started to drift out the field a wee bit, maybe because the knee that he maybe hyperextended there in the first half is just not has tightened up a wee bit, and maybe just run about just trying to loosen it. But it's a massive free.
This is 43 metres out on the angle here, but if he can manage to slot this would move Drumragh 2 ahead, and that would be huge in this game. Clips it up high, it's dropping in, and it's dropping out to the right, and it's dropping wide, and it goes down as Drumragh's 7th wide, their second of the second half. And
he had the distance.
He certainly had.
He'll be disappointed now.
With 8.5 minutes gone or to go, could this be heading towards extra time?
Well, it's extra time today and not penalties, isn't it? It's replay
extra time today, and then a replay. Kick out once again out this near side. Bounces over all the heads into the hands, straight into the hands of Oren Hughes, now into the hands of Tom Gavin, who tried to move it forward. Oh, good bit of football there from Conor McGoldrick. Wins a free in the midfield area. He's kept going throughout, hasn't he?
He hasn't stopped now, and Gary looks like he's wanting to take a note to somebody else.
Conor McGoldrick just inside the Drumragh half of the field.
He'll be going back with a pass anyway, I'm sure.
Now in his own half of the field.
Sideways movement.
He's looking up, and there's not that much movement ahead of him. There's a lot of tired bodies out there.
A lot of nervous energy wasted,
Yeah, I think that's what's happened.
Yeah.
You get a lot of nerves coming up to a final, and then suddenly you find the body's not able to react. As Jared Brogan has a chance, and Jared Brogan he split the post. He has indeed. That's a massive score in the context of this game. Sides are level, 1 goal and 4 to 7 points. And there's 7.5 minutes to go, and it's anybody's to win.
He might be wearing the number 4 jersey, but that might be the point of the game.
That is certainly the point of the game.
Impressive leadership there from Jared Brogan.
And a bit of noise now created in the stand on the far side and down below us here as well, as possession of the ball is won by Shane Devine. And a good bit of football from Shane Devine, because he wasn't the favourite there to win it.
No.
He did well to retain possession. Owen Montgomery, he needs to step up, you feel, from a Drumragh perspective as well. Later on, Colgan moves it out towards his fullback. That's Eamon Kerrigan, and then away across on the far side. It's that man Ronan Maguire once again. Maguire carrying it towards that 45-metre line. Looks up ahead of him, runs into a small bit of traffic, has to go short with it. So many. It's almost you're afraid to make a mistake at this stage in the game. Shane Devine has it, and Shane Devine likes to launch one in towards the edge of the square. It's a bit of a traditional full forward, full back, and there's a chance here for Drumragh. It bounced off the post and back out into play, or did it? Did the goalkeeper get anything on that? It was number 24, Daniel O'Neill had the chance there. Ball out into the hands of Tom Gavin. Tom Gavin has possession of the ball, and Fintona come on the march up through the field, and you can hear the noise on the far side as they can see the winning post here as McLean launches the ball into that inside forward line. Oh, Aaron McKeowney didn't take it the first time of asking. Drumragh in there trying to fight for possession and trying to take it away. McKeowney's in there trying to hook it out of the hole. There's a real ruck forming in there, and possession of the ball might well be fitness after this, and it is. Good bit of football there from Oran Hughes, who went across and won it amidst all of that. But at the other end of the field, there might well have been a goal. It was actually a good piece of goalkeeper from Gareth Gillespie. We'll have another look at that one again. Just went through on the replay. We'll wait till this free is taken. But that was possibly a brilliant piece of goalkeeping there from Gareth Gillespie to keep Fintona in the contest.
Gary, obviously Drumragh very disappointed and will be giving that free away, and then they've obviously said something, and Gary's moved it forward now to definitely a more scoreable free here for Aaron McKearney.
Spent the last number of months and years in Australia. He's home this year. Can this be the point to put the Fintona men in the lead? He's kicked it up high in the air and he's launched it over the bar. A huge point for Fintona. They've taken the lead, a goal and 5 to 7 points now, and we've got 5 minutes left on the clock.
That'll be worth the airfare alone if that's the win front of the championship, isn't it?
Ball launched out there in midfield, and Fintona wanted it straight away, and the man that has is Tom Gavin. He's been very busy since he came on, and Fintona see the winning line here as McGillian has possession of the ball. McGillian racing through the centre. McGillian has a chance here. McGillian just fits it in, and he's fisted it off the post and back out into play, but Fintona still have it. Gavin has it or not. It's blocked down there. It was actually Art McCartney had it. The better pass would have been to Gavin, and he didn't use him. And Drumragh still alive.
Love to tell the tale here, you know. Pressure's on again.
Pressure's on, but they have it now to Gareth Haughey. He ships it out, and they're on the attack. The men from Drumragh looking for the score. They were bringing it back into the game. Colgan has possession of the ball. Way out on the far side. Drumragh need to work a score here late on. Just 4 minutes left to go. Ball in the hands now of Shane Devine. Can he make things happen for Drumragh? Short pass towards Gareth Haughey. Runs into a wee bit of pressure, but he's won himself a free.
I think
the referee's going to bring out the book, Gary Gormley, and he's going to book Conor McGoldrick.
Or Peter McLean. I would say
Peter McLean.
Peter's sort of a couple of, what will we say, Fernandinho-esque fouls, you know. Just making sure that slowed the thing down a wee bit, and it does no harm.
Second yellow card picked up for the men from Fintona as the ball back out in towards their fullback, the Drumragh fullback Kerrigan. Drumragh trying to press home here. They really need to get the next score. They certainly can't let it go to Fintona. And there's an inside forward. I call these championship fouls. A free in the inside forward, and that's a huge moment. Kevin Marn has won himself a free on the 13-metre line, and nobody saw where that came from.
Obviously the referee's linked up with the umpires, so he's seen it, and this will be the equaliser, you'd assume.
The referee's carrying it back out the field of play on the 20-metre line. He's going to hop the ball
after Drumragh being in possession.
Well, he gave the free and then overturned the free, so that's what's happened there. He hops the ball, and Fintona come away with it, and Peter McLean has it, and Peter McLean might well win a free here himself, and Fintona can come away with possession of the ball out towards Conor McGillian. 2.5 minutes left on the game, plus whatever injury time. Gary Gormley elects to play, now in the hands of Conor McGowan. Fintona want to keep ball here, ball out towards their wing half back, Keelan Donnelly. Can they bridge what would nearly be a 50-year gap? It will be all of 48 years since they last took the championship back to Fintona.
Substitution here, it looks like Martin Taggart's coming on. He's coming on for Ben Monk, so they're forward for defenders, so that just signals the intent of Drumragh. They know they need to get another shooter on to try.
Martin Taggart has replaced Ben Monk. Ben's got a right bit of footballs today, hasn't he?
Oh, he's been very impressive now, but at this point they know they need a scorer on, and Martin Taggart's kicked plenty of scores for Drumragh, and
Drumragh come in search of that point that would equalise the game. Ball into the hands of it's with Gareth Haughey now. Gareth Haughey going through. Gareth Haughey, can he get the score? He kicked it up high. He's kicked it over the bar. The sight are level here with 90 seconds to go, and the experience of Gareth Haughey to be in the right place at the right time and find the right score.
Yeah, and you know they were able to just get it, and Martin Taggart slowed it down and then just found the simple pass, and Gareth, you know, he's probably renowned for his defending and what attack defender has been, but he come up there and kicked a great score when needed.
Short kick out towards Keelan Donnelly. It's absolutely first mistake here. Could be hugely costly in the game. Marius Monaghan has it now out towards Out on this near side as Fintona take possession out through Jared Brogan once again. A super point he scored earlier on. Brogan likes to go sideways with it into the hands of Keelan Donnelly. And we're into the last 50 seconds of normal time, and the board will be going up very shortly on the far side to let us know what's left in this game. But both sides has been so much cat and mouse the whole way through. 1-5 to 8 points, such a low scoring game for two sides that have been renowned for their high scoring exploits throughout the season. Ball into the hands of Keelan Donnelly. Keelan Donnelly just inside the Drumragh half of the field, goes to maybe to try and get a 1-2. Tom Gavin has it, tries to give it back to Keelan Donnelly. One mistake here could be very costly, and it was a free. It's a free in to Fintona, and this is massive.
The key there was Keelan Donnelly got it and went again. Never stopped his run, and Tom and him have grown up playing club football together and youth football, and Tom found him again.
Board's about to go up and let us know there's going to be 3 additional minutes.
You would expect this one to go over, wouldn't you?
We've just entered into the first of those.
This goes over. Drumragh have to find an equaliser. It'll be interesting to see, will Fintona concede the kick out and just set up defensively, or will they press James Colgan?
Aaron McKiarney, big kick here to put Fintona a point in the lead. Can he move them up to a goal and 6? Steps up to take it. Right foot a kick, high hanging in the air and right through the post, and he's kicked it over the bar.
He's kicked 2 massive ones here.
He has indeed. He's moved Fintona up to a goal and 6. They lead by a single point, and we've got 2.5 minutes left of normal or additional time. Brilliant catch out there away across the far side by Eoin Montgomery when it was needed the most. Ball launched into that inside forward line. Of course, been won by Kevin Moran.
It's a free. He's given free.
Yeah, for Drumragh. Wins a free. But Drumragh needed Sean now. Gareth Haughey has it. Launches the ball inside, and he's found a loose man, and his ball now into the hands of Cian Murphy, and Cian Murphy has kicked it in and kicked it over the bar. What a score that is! Sides level once again, and it's now 1-6 to 9 points. And when the questions were asked, Cian Murphy was the man that delivered.
Yeah, and what a move. Shane Devine found himself in a great wee pocket of space. He was found with a great kick pass, and Cian Murphy came off the wing hard and trusted his right foot to kick it over the bar.
90 seconds to go in the game. Is there a winner, Dermot?
I'm going to say we're going to have another 20 minutes.
Ball in the hands of Keelan Donnelly, moves it out the field of play into the hands of Tom Gavin. Tom Gavin doesn't think about another 20 minutes. He's thinking about winning it in normal time. Plays the ball forward. Tommy Murphy's out there to win possession back. Can Drumragh go on with it? They have possession of the ball now to Shane Devine. Shane Devine chips it on into the hands of the ever-willing Ronan Maguire racing forward. He's won the free. He's won the free, and that's massive in the game. Massive in the context of this game, because Eoin Montgomery, you suspect, will have a kick here that might just well win the Connollys of Moy Tyrone Junior Football Championship.
You know what, and you got to say, Eoin Montgomery, they were a point down. The leadership he showed, him and Jared Brogan went full tilt from 145 and he won it just outside his own 45. Kick out from James Colgan to get it up the pitch to get the equaliser, and now he has this.
Eoin Montgomery has kicked 3 points in the game. He's going to hit this one from about 5 yards outside the D, and Gary Gormley's just checking where exactly that is. He's halfway between that D, as you can see, and the 45 metre line, and he's got a kick to end a 24-year wait for Drumragh.
He's probably kicked this one plenty of times out in Clannabogan, and now to do it in Healy Park is what dreams are made of sometimes. So we wish him all the best for this.
So here we go, Eoin Montgomery. It would almost certainly land the title for Drumragh, you suspect, as we're now beyond the 3 minutes of allotted time. Here we go, Eoin Montgomery with the kick, kicks it up high. He's kicked it out to the right of the post, and he's kicked it wide. Just a pressure situation, Jeremy. You cannot really
replicate that, can you?
You can't legislate for the pressure.
And you know what? He just didn't kick through it. He just didn't kick through the ball.
Ball's kicked out short. Gary Gormley puts the whistle to the mouth, checks the watch away across in the middle of the field, and Gary Gormley blows 3 short blasts of the whistle, and it's full time here in O'Neill's Healy Park, and we're heading for extra time, German.
It looks, you know what, and the game came alive with 10 minutes to go, and everybody just thought, you know what, let's go try and win it. And you got to hand it to both teams, that nobody died and give it off to somebody else. They just decided, let's go at it here. And Eoin Montgomery will be kicking himself, but at the same time, you have 20 minutes here to do it right and go and try and win the game.
So there you have it, folks. We will be returning very, very shortly for extra time here. But the full-time scoreline here in O'Neill's Hilly Park in Omagh is Fintona 1-6, Drumragh 9 points. And join us again in a few moments' time when we'll bring you all of the excitement that's to come here in extra time.
Tyrone, a place of heritage. Historic places, historic moments.
Ball inside, cut the cane, there's an opportunity!
A place that has been the home of the Connollys of Moy Tyrone GAA County Club Championship for almost 120 years. A competition where all of the teams in Tyrone battle it out to take home the honour of being the champions of this great county. And we at Connollys of Moy have the privilege of bringing it to you for the next 3 years. Connollys of Moy has been Ulster's leading furniture superstore for over 30 years, so it could be said that we know a thing or two when it comes to home furnishings. Whether it's sofas, dining tables, beds, our new state-of-the-art flooring centre, or even rugs, here at Connollys we have everything you need to make your house feel like that beautiful, warm, elegant home you've always dreamed of. But don't just listen to me. Over the years, we've had the privilege of having over 20,000 of you wonderful people as customers, and your warm feedback has always been encouraging to us and pushes us to keep innovating and bringing the people of Tyrone an even better service where we can. We take the stress away from home interiors, reliable lead times, exceptional customer service, putting all of the industry's leading brands right in front of you in one place and providing our customers with personalised two-man delivery right to your door without you having to lift a finger. However, it's not just furniture we're planning on delivering this year. The honour of being able to be associated with this historic competition is a massive privilege for us as proud Tyrone people, and we want to continue its legacy by delivering a competition this year worth remembering. The people of Tyrone have done so much for us over the years, supported us in difficult times, and it's only fitting that we do the same. As a sign of our gratitude, not only are we happy to back the Tyrone GAA Club Championships for the next 3 years, we're also delighted to announce an opportunity for fans to win big with Connollys of Moy. We're giving away a massive £2,000 voucher to spend exactly how you like in store. Want to get involved? Simply head to www.connollysofmoy.com/sport to submit your entry. The winner will be announced on the 27th of October. There's surely nowhere else you'd rather be when it comes to furniture. Find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now. Say it with me. Where do you want to be?
You're very welcome back, folks. We're still here in O'Neill's Healy Park in Omagh for this Connollys of Moy Junior Football Championship final. And as you can see, full-time score. I'm sure you've been following it all the way through, right from the beginning. A 1-6 to 9 points at the minute. And Dermot, this is a fresh game again, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, it'll be interesting to see what was done at half-time, or sorry, between the half-time and, full-time and the start of the second half. You know, at the end of the day, words and all can be said, but at this point it's just about gritting your teeth, and you know, both teams are tired and just getting through it.
This is where you start to see guys who were off at one point start to reappear again, and then your sheets start going all over the place, and you think you've organised your notes, but it all goes to pot at this stage.
What you're saying there, Damien, is me and you're under pressure than anybody else. So.
Probably. Trying to work out who's been on the field and who's been off the field, and has there been substitutions, because now you start to see numbers that were there at the start reappearing back in, and you don't know whether they're substitutes or what they are at this stage. Yeah. But anyway, we're looking forward to the next 20 minutes here, and it's been so cat and mouse throughout. We're really still waiting for a game of football to break out here.
Yeah. It'll be a couple of things is that Ronan Maguire, who has had a serious driving game for Drumragh, went down after he got that last foul, and he looked like he had cramped up in both calves. And if that's the case, he still hasn't re-emerged from the changing room. So maybe he's literally working on it until he can't do any more. You know. Well,
is that him re-emerging there, just across the far side, coming back out?
Limping quite a bit.
Let's get Gareth Hockey is over there, but we'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see is right. Fintona
so the destination of the Pat Darcy Cup is still unknown at this stage. As Paul Gallagher makes his way across this near side, and Cal Bell away to the far side.
Well, Fintona are playing, from what I can see here, Fintona are playing with the exact same team to finish with, and I think it's Ronan Maguire is definitely not out there, so there is some.
Well, we're back to the way that they started the second half. It's a back out, ball up and running here, and Drumragh playing the same way as they played in the second half at the start of here of additional time or extra time, and Montgomery ran into a dark hole there, and as we say, it's just a bit of a cement mixer job there. He just got coughed up and spat back out again.
Yeah. I suppose this is where, you know, managers talk about it in maybe January and February time about putting a bit of money in the bank and you know, miles in the legs and all those quality phrases that all coaches have. And
Jared Brogan for Fintona over the 45-metre line, trying to press home the advantage of this attack as Conor McGillian races in from the corner. Conor McGillian's kick goes up, but Conor McGillian's accuracy's just gone away from him out towards Aaron McCarney. McCarney done it brilliantly well, and his shot comes bouncing back off the post. So two good scoring opportunities there, both squandered. And I find it amazing to say in the game that Conor McGillian hasn't scored in the game yet. We're now in extra time, 2 goals and 4 points in this year's championship, and he's yet to record one here this afternoon.
Yeah, and I suppose, you know, if you're Colin Bradley, you are delighted with Eamon Kerrigan's performance. The fact that, yes, McGillian's had a couple of chances here or there, but he's never really had a shot on total freedom.
Barry Fitzgerald on the field.
He is.
For Drumragh.
I would assume that's for Ronan Maguire.
Yeah. As Drumragh go on the attack here, out through their Captain Moran. Captain Moran's kick goes up, but Captain Moran's effort goes well out to the left of the post and wide, and that is wide number 9 for Drumragh.
I suppose at this point we're really seeing the squad depth of both teams in terms of, you know, what has come off the bench to have a positive impact, and Gavin will be disappointed with that shot now.
Certainly will be. So it's still the destination of the Pat Darcy Cup still unknown, some 2 minutes into the extra time, and all football has just appeared out on the field.
Great to see the fans getting involved, eh?
Kick out will be Cathal Gillespie's. Clips it out short. And Fintona try and set up another attack from deep within their own half. Way across towards Conor McGowan, who has got the fitness levels in the legs, who has got the ambition to go and win this game. Mark Midlin across to this near side into the hands of Tom Gavin, who's seen a lot of balls as he come on. Gavin puts the head down, moving forward. Good run from Gavin right into the heart of that Drumragh defence. Has he got the bravery to take on the shot himself? Oh, he looked like he made a touch that on the ground. He got away with it. Peter Midlin. Back towards Tom Gavin. Further on out the field to play is their fullback, Mark Midlin. Gives it towards Conor McGoldrick. But he continues his run. Conor McGoldrick comes to the inside. But once again, brilliant piece of defending there. Andy Colgan come across, read that brilliantly well. Lost his footing in the midst of all that there, but it wins a free out through Patrick Colgan. And that was well read by Andy Colgan.
Yeah.
Oh, as it's given away, and here's a chance here for Fintona as Keelan Donnelly plays it in, moves it in now towards Tommy McGrath. Further on out the field to play is Peter Midlin. Peter Midlin pulls the trigger with the left boot, and he stuck it over the bar, and that was a unforced error there in the heart of the Drumragh defence. And Fintona take an early lead in extra time.
Patrick Colgan will not be happy with that. The dead ball forced it. You know, it's one of these ones. Cool heads under pressure as we see a kick out here, and what a catch.
Super catch away across on the far side by Owen Montgomery. Sets up another opportunity as the ball goes away towards Daniel O'Neill. Daniel O'Neill races up the stand side here in O'Neill's Hilly Park in Omagh. Good run from him right into the heart of this Fintona defence. O'Neill pulls the trigger, and what a kick that is! If that goes over the bar, that's a superb point from Daniel O'Neill. We thought he got one earlier on. He definitely has one now, and the sides are level again, Dermot.
Yeah, and you know what? We knew that was over because of the noise coming from the crowd more than we actually watched following the ball. But the biggest concern here for Drumragh at the moment is after that catch, Owen Montgomery went down and looked like.
But what a catch it was! But he's down with cramp.
Aye, both legs. By the looks of it, the fuzzy was working hard there. So you know, if Fintona have got spot this here, they should be able to, you know, realistically attack with one extra player and cause a bit of a problem.
The game will continue around him because it's only cramp, and they'll play on. Says referee Jared Brogan has possession of the ball now. He stopped there, wins the free, ball in towards McCartney. McCartney just cannot hold on to possession, but it was knocked away from him, and the sideline ball will be to Fintona. 1-7 to 10 points, nothing between the sides. We're almost at the halfway mark in the first period of extra time. There will be no penalties today. It will go to a replay. Ball into the hands of the men from Fintona. They've got possession out to the right hand side, where it's been won by Aaron McCartney. McCartney back out the field to play towards the number 22 Tommy McGrath, and then he moves it on out towards Jared Brogan once again. Jared Brogan in possession of the ball, moves the ball forward and towards McGillian in there. McGillian goes to the ground, picks up possession of the ball. Is he going to get out onto that left boot? Is he going to have a spin from there? But once again it's turned away out of his hands, and the referee's called a foul, and he's going to be booking one of the.
My concern is here, because he went nearly like a soccer tackle, maybe he goes foot trip, black card.
Well, the man is Daniel O'Neill, and Daniel O'Neill has
he's given him a yellow.
Picked up a yellow card, and he'd be delighted that he got away with a yellow card on that one. I'm concerned looking at Colin Bradley now. Has a bit of organising to do.
Well, the only positive is that Owen Montgomery is now he's standing up, but he's still getting 2 calves worked at. Big free here for Aaron McCartney, who kicked a similar one in ordinary play.
Aaron McCartney, can he kick this one to put Fintona back in the lead with just 3.5 minutes to go until the break in extra time?
Jared Brogan went for sort of a wee bit of a short there and nearly put him off.
Encouraged by the crowd across the far side. Well, maybe some of them were, half of them are encouraging him and half of them are not, but it's over the bar. And another super point there from Aaron McCartney, his 3rd free of the afternoon, and he's eased Fintona into that single point lead again. The lead 1-8 to 10 points.
Aye, and you know what, every point counts, and he's kicked all the big tough frees in the end of ordinary time and now here in extra time. So
James Colgan launches out the midfield area, goes over the top of Tom Gavin's head, and Drumragh on the attack now through Shane Devine. Plays the ball forward. He's looking for Gareth Howe. He's operating now in the full forward. Gareth Howe looked like he was
Kevin Martin
shoved in the back. It was Kevin Martin, sorry. It was Kevin Martin. Same haircut.
Aye. You must go to the same barber.
So Kevin Martin wins the free, and Tommy Murphy has a chance.
He's handed it to Cian Murphy, who's hit the frees, you know, during earlier rounds of the championship. Similar position to where he kicked a point.
Cian Murphy has kicked 9 points in the championship, so 3 points per game in the championship. It averages out at. And this is a big moment to try and get the sides level with just over 2 minutes to the break here. That's gone round, but it's gone out to the right and wide again for Drumragh. The wide count raises to 10.
So Niall Murray's off and on comes Paul Martin. Paul Martin is just an out-and-out defender, so he's maybe Niall Murray's legs have given up on him, but Cian Murphy, Paul Martin's come on and he's going to mark Cian Murphy, so that'll be a good tussle.
Ball out from Gillespie out there in the midfield there. It's been caught brilliantly well there by Peter McLean, who elected to take the mark and then launched the ball into that inside forward line. Aaron McCarney came out to try a minute ago. He was pulled for pulling the defender, and Owen McGrath did well for Drumragh.
Yeah.
Now out to the far side in the hands of Daniel O'Neill. Scored a superb point earlier in the game. Now ball into the hands of Daniel O'Neill. He's racing up that far side. Great energy from O'Neill. Looked like he was going to have a go from there, but he's won the free. Certainly has.
He's got
not the easiest chance in the world, but he's got serious pace, hasn't he?
Aye. You know, he got that one just below the belt there, so I don't think the physio can do anything for that.
We'll not speculate what they do with that one.
No, but I suppose this will likely be Gavin Martin with the left foot, or else maybe Tommy Murphy will fancy his chances. And
Benny Drum about to enter the play?
Yeah, Benny is coming on for Owen Montgomery, so that obviously the legs have given up for Owen. Tommy Murphy now is, I would say, he's either going to go outside of the right foot or he's going to put it in the ground and kick it.
So Owen Montgomery's evening is over, but that's more to do with the cramp than anything else that he picked up a little bit earlier. They can't afford to leave a man on the field that is suffering from cramp, because mistakes at this stage are absolutely critical. So a fine slender margin of just a single point in favour of Fintona, and Drumragh have a chance here with a long ball across, and Benny Drum tried to race it, win it, Benny Drum has it, and he's chance for a goal. It's gone out to the right of the post and gone wide. Let's take another look at that one on the replay, because there was a whole lot of things happening there. Goes up, wins the ball at the second time of asking, and then got the shot away, but clashed with the goalkeeper after the ball was gone. He wasn't fouled during it, although the Drumragh people might say something different.
He connected with the ball.
Taking another look, guys, if they can set that one up again. It was a long ball in. Unless the Drumragh faithful gathered up there behind the goals. Yeah, no ball in. It just dropped away from Peter McLean's hands, and Benny Drum thought he was in with a chance to put it in the corner, but just a tangle of legs after he got the shot away.
Yeah,
Fintona done well to reduce the scoring option, didn't they?
I suppose the keeper came out on him, but he'll be, it could have been the dream substitution by Colin Bradley if Benny Drum had just come on his first touch was to stick it in the net, but he'll be disappointed not to have got any score out of that now.
Yeah, certainly will. So
there's a wee bit of a lull here, is there?
Yeah, it certainly is. 24 years since Drumragh last won the championship. It's 48 years from the time that Fintona has won it. Ball out this near side. Fintona trying to win possession now and just see it out to the break here. And I don't know what they missed the call on the far side. Two additional minutes. Well, with a minute and 50 of that almost gone already. So Fintona just trying to nurse this one through to the break and extra time. Conor McGoldrick has it. And moves it on. Benny Drum's in there trying to take possession away, and here comes Drumragh on the attack, and they've got a chance. They've got bodies over here, and it's Kevin Martin going through the centre, and there's a ball in towards the middle, but a brilliant piece of defending from the number 4 Jared Brogan, who takes possession out, and he's gone down injured, but Jared Brogan might well have saved Fintona there from what might have been a really good goal scoring opportunity for Drumragh.
Yeah, I'll put it this way. I think Daniel Neal would have fancied chances of sticking in the net.
But they've turned it over again, Drumragh. They're sticking to the task and they have it now. Shane Devine has it. Oh, he tried to get the ball in, but it's been batted away there by cornerback Conor McGowan.
If Shane could have kicked that ball.
There's a lot of tired bodies out there.
Yeah, and you know what? And I don't think any lead's safe, because with the tiredness now at this point, there's going to be quite a few mistakes. And if Shane Devine had just kicked that ball, it was 2 Drumragh men on their own inside 20 metres.
Yeah, so the free will be taken here by Tommy Murphy, the 45 by Tommy Murphy. Can he equalise right on the half-time and extra-time whistle? Right for the kick from Tommy Murphy. It's rising in, it's rising out to the left, it's rising wide, another wide for Drumragh. We're now at wide number 11 throughout the game for Drumragh, 6 for Fintona, and Gary Gormley has said, just chip the ball out to me. That's half-time and extra-time, and both sides will go across and have a quick word with their management, and we'll stay on air here as we talk through what has happened in that first period. Well, so Fintona have the edge now, but this game's certainly not over.
Certainly not. And I suppose this is the difference here now, is in a normal half-time you might have a real sort of complexity in your changing rooms in terms of different strategies of how people go about, but at this point it's just get fuel on board, maybe a one wee small tactical thing here or there, and it's just about trying to get the boys in the right frame of mind to get their hands on the ball and believe in themselves to kick on and try and get that equaliser or winner.
Let's see if we can maybe just analyse the body language of both those teams. Drumragh, there's the Fintona guys are nice and tight there in that huddle. Last bits of instructions. They've got the point. They've got the 1 point lead. They've got something to defend now in the second period. And the heads are up, and I've just looked down at the Drumragh side once again. They're getting the instructions in there from Colin Bradley and the likes of Colin Bradley, Baker Woods and Darren Barton, Jimmy Campbell, Mickey Rogers and Paul Maguire in there, along with Brenton Conlon, Kieran Donaghy and Paul McCrory. Big backroom staff on that Drumragh side.
And the great thing here is the 2 sets of fans. The young ones have swapped ends.
They swap ends. But there's a couple of big moments to come, I'm no doubt, in additional time or extra time here.
I'll put it here, Damien. Do we feel like there's anybody that was taken off on either team that might come back on?
Well, just looking down through the side here, so we'll take, would Cormac Watson be an option to come back in again for Fintona?
There is a possibility, however,
Cormac had a big moment for the game. When you take a look at some of the other guys that went off, Owen Montgomery's definitely not going to come back in. Obviously, Shane Cleary picked up that injury in the first half. Malachi McManus, would he be a man that might come back in?
Niall McKearney, maybe.
Who knows? Yeah, Niall McKearney. So these are possibilities, or will he go further and further into that bench? We will wait and see. 10 minutes away to decide who is going to lift this Connollys of Moy Tyrone Junior Football Championship title. And Cathal Bell coming racing across this near side to do linesman on this side, as Paul Gallagher takes up the station on the far side. And Gary Gormley about to get things up and running here as all the various mentors and everybody else make their way to their allotted positions.
But you got to hand it there. Just going back, Jared Brogan's interception.
Huge.
Huge.
Yep.
And the fact that Drumragh didn't get any score out of any of that pressure.
A goal would kill a game here for any team, for either team, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'll put it this way: if one team gets 2 points up, I think the only way that team's to get back in is to get the goal. Just doing a double check here. I don't see
a slender lead. Yeah, a slender lead for Fintona here at the break. In extra time, Gary Gormley about to get it going here once again. Checks both watches, sets it up, and the ball is up in the air, and we're underway here for the last 10 minutes of this match today. There won't be penalties today. It'll go to a replay if they're level at the end of extra time, and Drumragh on the early attack here, trying to get possession now. into the hands of Cian Murphy over there, and they're still retaining possession and they're on the attack, and they've might have won the free that than they have, and Andy Colgan's kept going. It was Shane Devine. Shane Devine has kept going throughout this contest. He's up and down the field, and he's won the first free of second half of extra time, and this could level the sides.
Yeah. Shane Devine has kicked on as a footballer. He used to probably play maybe as a 14 or an 11, but his athleticism has pushed him out to midfield, and he's done a fabulous job.
Yeah, the kick goes in and it goes over the bar, and the sides are level, and it's Cian Murphy who came on as a substitute and has kicked his second score, one from open play, one from a free. The sides are level, 8 plays 11 points, and a change there. Number 24 coming in
Matthew
for
Armstrong.
Yeah. Peter McLean's gone, and number 24 coming in is Matthew Armstrong. So
yeah, Peter McLean, he didn't even really go for the throw up there, which sort of signalled to me that his legs were gone. That's a massive hit.
So possession once again out the field of play, and here they go, the Fintona men through Keelan Donnelly moving the ball forward, but the ball from turned over, and Donnelly gets possession back in his hands once again. He's racing forward. Keelan Donnelly chips it out, looking for Kearney outside on the far side. Looked like he was going to have a shot, turned it down, moves possession out the field of play once again. Fintona just had the momentum there, but they've lost it again. Oren Hughes moves it across towards Conor McGoldrick. Jared Brogan's demanding it down this near side. Gets possession of the ball. Brogan.
It's the first time in a long time Drumragh are leaving 1-on-1 inside there.
Eugene McCarroll had it momentarily. Moves it now out towards Tom Gavin. Tom Gavin, wearing number 27 on his back, come on as a second half substitute, in possession of the ball for Fintona. Goes across the 45-metre line, moves it over there to the far side towards Eugene McCarroll. Now he's back in the hands of Conor McGillian. McGillian moving forward, turning down the shooting opportunity. McCarney doesn't turn it down. McCarney sticks it over the bar. That's a huge point in the game once again. All these scores are big, but Aaron McCarney's got the score, and that's his fourth of the evening.
Yeah, and again it was a bit like the score there at the start of extra time for Drumragh. We knew that was over the bar the moment it left his boot because of the fans on the far side.
Fintona edge ahead once again. Another change on the far side coming up. Looks like Drumragh about to make the change.
Alex McGlinchey, I reckon, is coming on here for probably Owen McGrade. Owen McGrade literally signalled after Aaron McCarney kicked out over the bar that he couldn't continue. So
into the last 7 minutes now, and the change coming very quickly. We'll just wait till the board goes up, and the man coming in, number 22, Alex McGlinchey, scored a point in the championship earlier in the year. And he's coming in for, who do you reckon?
Owen McGrade here, cornerback. It's down.
Well, Alex will not be going to play cornerback. Or will he?
I think he might, I think he might. He does it like the attack. He's a bit like Ben Monkey, the sort of similar stature in terms of, defenders that can play out in the half forward or half back line as well as in the full back line. So he'll have the pace anyway. So
Drumragh have come from behind a number of times now. They'll have to go and do it again. 1-9 plays 11 points. The kick out will be James Colgans. Launches it down this right hand side. Out to Benny Drum. Benny Drum in possession of the ball. Done very well to retain it. Has it. Moves it across the field to play once again to his midfielder there, Shane Devine, who in turn moves it on to wing half back Sean McGill, who wins the free. And Conor McGoldrick's down now, and that's cramp once again.
Yeah.
Body's gone down right, left and centre. And I have a feeling that Gary Gormley will say play on here if his form's been anything like he's done before. He's basically said, well, that's just a cramp issue, but
I think he's going to give him a booking as well.
The game goes on around us, yes. So Conor McGoldrick picks up the yellow card. That's the both Fintona midfielders who've done that so far. Ball across to Gareth Haughey. Gareth Haughey moves it in towards Shane Devine. Shane Devine in possession of the ball. What's his option? Towards Benny Drum. Benny Drum trying to maybe break through a tackler, so he gives it to Shane Devine. It's very pedestrian, isn't it, at the minute? So such a slow pace. It's now in the hands of Barry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back inside, and here's that man Shane Devine once again, wide. But it's gone out to the left and it's gone wide. Drumragh wide number 12.
Yeah, well, there's another couple of men going down. I think the referee's just going to let the game keep playing. But
Well, if they just keep playing, there's not going to be too many men left, and they can just count the numbers, and the team with the most numbers wins the game. Dermot.
Maybe we'll have that instead of penalties. What do you think?
Well, it's Fintona, they'll not be too worried about it at the minute, because Fintona have a slender lead. Ball out round, it's caught in the midfield area by Eugene McCarroll.
Yeah, Cal Gillespie. That was
a super kick.
Oh, beautiful. Just bullet kick there, just never left. It was the same trajectory the whole way.
And Fintona come on the attack now. Wing half back, Keelan Donnelly moves the ball forward. He's looking for McCarney on the inside forward line. McCarney tried to win it, but it's been taken away out of his hands. Drumragh have it through centre half back. Patrick Colgan. Further on out the field to play is Andy Colgan. He's got through a body of work, a power of work for this Drumragh side this evening. And it's now in the hands of Alex McGlinchey. Now further on out the field to play, from Drumragh trying to force the issue here. Body's going down right, left and centre. Push ball over the cross in this near side into the hands of wing half back. That's Sean McGill. Sean McGill has it now for Drumragh, cutting in off the angle. Sean McGill could run towards the edge of the D. Still McGill in possession of the ball. Oh, that lovely long pass towards her. And the ball is in and over the bar. Gareth Haughey has got it. Gareth Haughey's got the score. The sides are level, and Gareth Haughey's picked up an injury once again. And we're now level once again with 3.5 minutes to go. 1-9 to 12. Important score for Gareth Haughey.
Yeah, Gareth Haughey was very, very intelligent there. He just held the run slightly, allowed the people to be attracted to the ball carrier. And Sean McGill, who had beat maybe three men.
Run from McGill
he was direct, he was strong, he went straight at the heart of the Fintona defence, and then was able just to have the
Who has got the nerve to go and win this? Because you need nerve to go and win a game like this one. And the ball into the hands of Cian Murphy on the far side, and they've won the free. Drumragh trying to move it in fast.
He's going to move this forward.
Off the back of a Drumragh head there, but maybe it was a Fintona hand.
I think it was Eugene McCarroll using a bit of experience.
Let me just check that. Eugene McCarroll's pleading his innocence, but so it must have been him.
Will Tommy Murphy head it off the deck and try and stroke it over the bar?
Well,
there's a great noise over there now, isn't there?
Serious noise in the stand. I'm sure there'll be absolute sounds for the kicker when he goes to hit this one. Tommy Murphy sizing up the opportunity here. Tommy Murphy he'll not have any idea what the time is, but 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here in extra time. Tommy Murphy with a kick is dropping in. Is it going to drop over the bar? It's dropping out to the right hand side, but it's been I thought it was going to be well kept in play, but that's going to go down as another wide. Paddy Hunter calls those technical wides, but that is a wide.
Okay.
Drumragh substitution.
Oren Devlin is coming on for Daniel O'Neill. Daniel O'Neill.
Number 18, is that?
Yeah. Oren Devlin is coming on for Daniel O'Neill.
Oren Devlin on the field of play. 18 Oren Devlin. And we're now into the last almost 90 seconds. And the sides are level. 1-9 plays 12 points. Drumragh fighting to try and win possession back. Brilliant piece of defending there from the Fintona men, but they've got possession. Drumragh once again, and they're almost on the attack. Owen Mallon had it, won the free, now towards their centre half-back Patrick Colgan, and away across the far side they can build once again. Can they build for a winning score that would take the Pat Darcy cut out the road to Drumragh? Ball dropping in, and it's dropping out to the left, and it's dropping wide. Another wide. We're up to the 6.
You called it.
11, 14.
Cormac Watson is back on. Jared Brogan is gone.
Watson's back on. Yeah. Jared Brogan's gone. Cormac Watson, the man that set up the goal. Fintona would take a point at this stage. They're not so much worried about goals.
I reckon we could be back here again.
Well, we're now into the last 30 seconds of extra time. Ball hanging out on the far side, and at the moment it's one of those Peter sorry, it was Peter McLean who had it, but he's gone to ground across the far side, and there's a free. And that, I think that's one of those.
It was high, but it was just a flailing arm.
Yeah, it was Tom Gavin that had it.
It was a bit more serious than it was.
And it's going to be 3 additional minutes here. So that's a long time yet to go to an extra time to play. And we're just into the first of those.
And the question is,
I don't think I have any more paper to write on here, Chairman. There's not been many men in and out, and changes made in this team, and both these teams.
So I would say that, will the 3 minutes start now from...
Well, they've already started.
Aye. In terms of Gary Gormley making, you know, they add that wee bit on. I wonder, will the 3 minutes just start once the ball's kicked?
Well, if that's the case, then we'll be looking for 23 minutes and 30 seconds, I reckon. Ball launched in towards the edge of the square. Who's it going to drop in front of? And the Fintona men have it, they go to ground, but can they get the score away? Kearney goes to ground. Has he won the free? He has indeed. Gary Gormley, big moment. Holds the ball up above his head. He thinks that might be the moment that wins the game. Did he give the mark? No, it wasn't even a mark because it was from the free. So Aaron Kearney goes to ground. I think that's a fortunate enough in that circumstances so late in the game.
You know, if you're Drumragh there,
another look at that with the injury is been looked after here.
Just getting them up because they know they don't want to waste any more time, because this is definitely going over the bar. And
Aaron
Drumragh will have to come from behind one more time.
Certainly be slotting point number 5, you reckon. And the kick goes in, and it goes up and over the bar. And it's Fintona by a point once again, but you have said that so many times this afternoon. And what are we in now? 90 seconds left. Aaron McKearney flips it over the bar. Drumragh under all sorts of pressure and need the next score in the game, but they need the next kick out first of all. Ball bouncing out. Who's going to win it? Andy Colgan going out to try and win possession of the ball, but it's Fintona take it away. And suddenly this step and the energy levels and the Fintona men have risen. Oren Hughes down this near side gives it out the field to play. They want to throw it around now a bit. Conor McGoldrick under pressure gives it out to Tommy McGrath. The experience coming into play here now from as Paul Martin's under all sorts of pressure, and Drumragh trying to win it back. Ball goes to ground and has been won by Drumragh, and the free has been won by Drumragh. So much pressure here now, so much pressure. We're into the last 40 seconds of extra time. But I reckon it's still another minute.
Yeah, well, this is where composure will come in. Drumragh need to find the right man to take the shot.
Ball in the hands of Patrick Colgan. Colgan moves it on. Cian Murphy has it now. Way across the far side. It's Gareth Haughey. Throwing the ball round into the hands of Cian Murphy once again. They're trying to work a score. A free will do. Patrick Colgan trying to move it round that over the far side, and it's still Drumragh in possession of the ball. Tommy Murphy would be a good man to try and get it to as well. Possession once again moved forward into the hands of Oren Devlin going forward. Oren Devlin's fouled, he's fouled, and this is another huge kick here. Well, this is the winning and the losing of the game here.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be the winning of the game, but a chance to draw level here. It's certainly going to be the losing of the game if he misses this free. Who do you give it to, Dermot? Give it to the man that's able to walk. Maybe we'll start with that.
Well, Cian Murphy has hit the last couple of frees, and he has went and grabbed the ball, and you know, somebody that wants to hit the free is then probably the man that you want to hit it. So this is a huge pressurised kick.
Cian
Here he
Murphy
goes.
Is the man that's going to take a kick. It's dropped in, it's dropped out to the right of the post, it's dropped wide. 19 years of age, Cian Murphy. Was he the man to take it? A lot of pressure on him.
He probably rushed it, you know, he didn't stick to his routine of kicking the ball, and
it just wasn't that well struck. Will there be one last opportunity for Drumragh?
I'm going to say that no, I think that's it. Fintona have it.
Gary Gormley's checking the watch.
He's going, Gary
and he's saying to the goalkeeper that is it, and it's all over. And Fintona, after 48 years, have landed the Connollys of Moray Tyrone Junior Football Championship. And they are the men that are celebrating, and the fans stream in from the left-hand side from behind the goals. And then this war of attrition here this afternoon, it's the men from Fintona that go home with the Pat Dorsey Cup.
Yeah, and some of those Fintona men can't even get up and celebrate. They've given everything for the shirt today, and they're a happy bunch of men and women. That Fintona are now the Pat Dorsey Division 3 Junior Champions.
Well, it's tough on Drumragh. Big commiserations to them, because they left their heart on their sleeve and everything else out on that pitch this afternoon. And well, it doesn't go down to, I can tell you, it doesn't boil down to last minute frees or anything else to win games like that. It's all effort throughout that whole 120 plus minutes or whatever was played there today, because well, 90 odd or 70 odd minutes, 80 odd minutes that were played there today, because the game was played with a great intensity throughout. It wasn't maybe the greatest spectacle in the world to watch, Dermot, but the intensity of everything that happened out there this afternoon, you know, it really doesn't boil down to last minute freeze, does it?
No. You know, moments is what it boiled down to, and you know, Aaron McCartney, just when the moment needed, he won a great ball, and you know, and he's kicked probably never an easier free, but probably never a sweeter free, and he's probably delighted that he never got back in that return flight to Australia, and he stayed here and helped Fintona become champions, and that will be a sweet memory for him.
Yeah, and Fintona will head off now into the world of uncharted waters for them. They'll head off to the Ulster Junior Football Championship, where they'll take on the Armagh champions in a few weeks' time. But what a tremendous occasion for the Fintona club. They've been struggling down for a number of years, German. It's not that long ago we were looking at Fintona and thinking, there's a club in despair. They can't really get a senior team operational at all. They seem to be rooted to the bottom half of Division 3.
Yeah.
And now in 2024, and they're the second best team in the league this year. They'll play intermediate football in 24.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Fintona have really changed themselves as a club, and I see it in school there, and a lot of teachers see it in school there, particularly the likes of Mr. McNabb and Mr. McFlynn, etc. That there are serious footballers and good people from Fintona coming through. And a guy was lucky enough this year with the Drumragh 15s. We had 4 boys that started in the Drumragh 15 team, so you know, from the one club. So they're definitely producing quality players, and they'll get to ply the trade now in intermediate next year, and they'll be a force because they've got great pace.
Yep, they certainly will. We'll hang about now to get the trophy presentation. That's going to be an historic occasion for the men from Fintona as they climb the steps here in Healy Park in Omagh to go up and collect that Pat Darcy Cup. And what an occasion it is for the men from Fintona this evening. They've hung on to win that the Connollys of Moy Junior Football Championship title, and these are historic moments for any club, but particularly when they have to wait so long to land a trophy like this. They'll be absolutely thrilled to be going up the steps, and Niall Murray will be heading up the steps to lift the Pat Darcy trophy very shortly, Dermot.
I'll not lie, I can't see any of them leaving that huddle for a wee while. They're the few moments after the final whistle, we are celebrating with the people you went to school with, the people maybe wash the jerseys, or people make the tea and sandwiches. They're just these are special moments, and they'll want to share every single one of them. But once they get their hand on the trophy, there'll be another absolute buzz about the place. So Fintona's the place to be this evening, I'd say.
Yeah, and in fairness to Drumragh, look, the odds maybe stacked against them in terms of this Fintona team coming into the game. Throughout, we've had serious league campaign, and we can't read too much into the league, obviously, when it comes to championship, Dermot. But Fintona probably come into this game as favourites, having finished second in the league, and certainly a team that pushed Cookstown right to the very wire this year. Drumragh, 1 or 2 mistakes throughout the league campaign, but they weren't that far away either. But they'd have looked at this game this afternoon, and they would have they'd have fancied their chances, but they'd have known that this is a serious Fintona side, and a packed out full of quality. But Drumragh pushed them right to the pin of their collar here in this game.
Yeah, like Drumragh have some quality players in their squad, and they knew that maybe the couple of defeats that they picked up in the league weren't a fair reflection of where they were at as a club, and in fact it probably allowed them to develop their squad that wee bit further. At the end of the day, Drumragh had serious questions asked them all this match. They kept coming back from, I don't know how many times he said that Fintona were a point up and Drumragh came back, and
Shane Cleary going was a big blow to Drumragh, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, probably a man that would have got them 3 or 4 points, and maybe could have had a free or 2 as well.
Losing the likes of one Montgomery to cramp as well later in the extra time was again another blow to them.
Owen Montgomery is, I think, against Glenelly was his. He still wasn't starting, and that was only 4 weeks ago or whatever. And that was in the quarterfinals. So, he was only making his way back from a long-term injury. So he was never going to have the money in the bank in terms of fitness. So the fact that he even got what do we get, 70 minutes out of him there, you know, is an impressive feat. I just see him there out in the distance there. He's still not walking exactly freely. So
yeah,
I suppose the other one maybe was Ronan Maguire. You know, he got fouled there just for the last play. You know, when he
full
was
of energy throughout. I think we're going to have to. I think we're just going to be able to see the winning score here. Aaron McKearney's free that won the game for Drumragh. Probably didn't think it was going to win it at the time, but was very much a top over free at the end. I think it was fortunate enough to win that free, and they'll look back at that and they'll not worry too much about that. But that was a free. That was a piece of history there. That took them over the line. But that free at the end, there wasn't a big pile in it. I don't think. He did get the hand on the back. There was contact with the hand, but again, here we'd have worked out whether it was forcing that or not from way back here.
I suppose, you know, Fintona's Twitter account is a great follow during the any league game this year, and some of their memes and their gifs have been first class, and I would say the most viewed one will be this free kick there from Aaron McKearney, and it'll be retweeted everywhere. So there's no sign of the celebration stopping anytime soon, and I still don't see the sign of.
Well, you take a look down through the Fintona team. I was just looking at the age, the age of some of these guys. This is a team of the future, because Ciarán Gillespie's 25 years of age, Conor McGowan 26 years of age, Mark Midlin 27, Jared Brogan's only 20 years of age. What a player he is. Niall Murray, or Keelan Donnelly, 18 years of age. Niall Murray, 26 years of age. Pádraig Kelly, well, Keelan Donnelly's half the age of Pádraig Kelly. I will not say what, I will not tell people, you can work at it yourselves. Conor McGoldrick 28, Peter Midlin just 21 years of age, Aidan Donnelly 23 years of age, Eugene McCarroll, the wily old fox there, 33 years of age, but Liam Maguire 26, Oran Hughes 20, Conor McGillian 20, Aaron McKearney come back in 31 years of age. But this is they're at the right level now to be going on to intermediate and trying to cement their place in intermediate football next year.
Yeah, and you know what, they'll probably look at themselves as a club that maybe underachieved with the talent they've had, and they've now they've got themselves to Division 2, and it'll be a steep learning curve for a few of them, and but one that they'll look forward to and cherish. And as we see Niall
Murray's finally made his way to the steps up on the far side. I think that's his uncle there that he's just had a big embrace with, Brian. Happens to be about Cookstown these days, but we're listening now to the trophy presentation and County Chairman Martin Slutton.
For this year and next year. Thanks very much to Vivian for his generosity. To Gary Connollys, the match referee, and all the referees who come out this year and referee their games, a big thank you to all of them. To all the Connollys who work tirelessly to get their matches played, the finance committee, the PRO, Rory Cox down there, the only D there, as well there, a big thank you to them. These are all our volunteers here who work tirelessly for Tyrone GAA. Tommy Sedanis and Connor Sally, a big thank you there, who keep using their players to use their venue there, and all the other clubs as well, who provide the facilities for us to have our championship matches and all our youth finals played. To Drumragh, commiserations, a game that could have been won. I would just thank all the players for the big effort and through the playoffs and get yourself promoted. You've shown today that you are well capable of playing at the highest level and promotion as well in your draft. And to all the senior clubs in Tyrone, thanks very much. It's been a tremendous junior championship showdown. The Fintona Pearsons, congratulations. To finish the top 23 junior champions, and I want to wish you all the best on your ultimate campaign. Vivian Lane will present the cup to Niall, the woman captain. this trophy. On behalf of Fintona Pierces, the 2023 Junior Championship winner! Look, it's not an easy job. We have to get 3 games, so well done, Guy. Special. Drumragh, it's a great team. It was a great contest. We knew there wouldn't be much players. But look, no doubt it's the back game, so well done, Drumragh. To our sponsors, T-Foods, thank you for all your support and backing. Joey, our physio, that's not an easy job looking after us or listening to us, but your work's all greatly appreciated. Thanks, Joey. To our committee, thank you for all your backing and all your support and all the work that you do. Everything we asked for, we got. And we all know the progress that made this club. None of that there is possible without the work of the committee. Thank you. To our management, Archie, Keynes, John, and Marty. I'm calling it Kieran. Thank you for everything you've done for us. You believe in us, you made us believe in ourselves, and we couldn't have it for you. On behalf, not just the players, on behalf of the club, thank you for everything you've done for us. To these members beside me, 3 years ago, we had an entire season where we won the game. Boys an option for wage out no one question. We live away, working away, family commitments, but we still got it. We work harder than ever else, and I'm delighted for all you because we deserve it, and we finally got it. To our supporters, thank you to everyone who supported and followed us. Look, it hasn't been easy supporting us. Things are worse before they go better. But to see the flags, the button, and the pride of being part of this club makes us honoured to play for Fintona. I can accept this trophy as I mentioned one man. That's Morris McLaughlin. Morris is a teammate, a leader, and a friend. Morris, you'll be forever missed, but no doubt you'll spend with us there today. A couple of weeks ago, there was a man that said to me there's a quiet revolution going on in Fintona. Well, I can guarantee you one thing. They're not quite with Fintona on the pitch there!
In the Junior Football Championship for 2023. Of all that is to do is to thank Dermot McNulty for co-coms today and to congratulate Fintona on achieving this remarkable success this year. Our commiserations, of course, to Drumragh, who did so much to bring this final to such a dramatic conclusion, and best wishes to them as they go into the playoffs, the league playoffs, and who knows, they could be playing intermediate football in 2024 along with Fintona and Cookstown. Until next time, folks, a very good evening to you.
Archie, congratulations. What does it mean like there? That was huge drama near the end, wasn't it?
Unbelievable. Hey, it's absolutely fantastic, you know, to see Del Marie lifting that cup for Fintona and look at the sport. It's absolutely crazy. What a game, you know. it just ebbed and flowed. There wasn't really much quality, but it doesn't matter. A point win to win the championship for these men means everything, and there's lots of tears in people's faces here, so it's just absolutely fantastic.
There was little in the way of quality in the first half, but it came to life in the last maybe 10 minutes or so. And to be fair, both teams could have won it at that stage.
Oh, listen, we were lucky, Owen missed a free kick probably in normal time, and then they had a free kick in extra time. There's a very attritional game. I think two teams didn't want to lose it. They wanted to be in there when it went down the straight. And thankfully, Aaron McCarry, just back from Australia a couple of months ago, fitting for him to seal the deal, and it was brilliant. As I say, it's a great day for fitting and fitting the club. Everyone here, absolutely fantastic.
A lot of tired men there, a lot of cramp near the end, but that adds to the drama, doesn't it?
Yeah, in fairness, Drumragh spoke during the week about their squad. Like, we thought we had a squad there just equally as good, and every man put the shoulder to the wheel, and as I say, it's just absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic to see a club that hasn't won 50 years. And it's brilliant for children, lads, girls. Even seasoned men. I see Mark Donnelly there with a tear in the eye, Kevin Haggard, the chairman, the committee, every single one. Fantastic, physio, coaches, everything.
From your own point of view, it's been a difficult year without accident and everything. Now you're back, it must be a great boost.
Oh yeah, it's like God, I'm back a wee bit earlier. Hey, these fitting the lads kept me going, with a few wee knocks here and there, but once you have something to look forward to, that helped the health. But as I say, I'm glad today, I'm proud that these boys here, that was here to help out a wee bit, and
Ulster, of course, now to come as well.
Forgot about that. We look forward to that. Hey, love to play in Ulster, and since maybe the Armagh champions, we'll look at that during the week, but I'm sure we'll do a bit of celebration.
Archie, we'll let you go join our celebrations. We'll talk to Niall Murray in a wee minute. Huge drama, of course, in the Tyrone Championship. As we expected, it was always going to be very, very close. Archie Green in the middle of it there. Rory, Niall. Both the champagne corks popping here. We're going to speak to Niall Murray here. Niall, congratulations. That was tense. That was huge drama. What was it like to play in there?
It was tough, so I was. Hey, look, you're busted after 60 minutes, and then I have to go and do another 20 minutes. It's tough, but look, that's Fintona. That's the character we have. There's times we could have given up, but we didn't. We kept going. We kept pushing, and I'm absolutely delighted to get over the line. So I'm delighted.
What does it mean to a club like Fintona to win this title after so many years?
Look, it's everything. Hey, the amount of work we put in is unbelievable. We had over 100 team sessions this year, playing another 100 individual ones, and the lads really did work so hard. But we all bought into it. Hey, we all committed. We kept going, and hey, it's massive for the club. Hey, so it's massive.
And for the older players in particular, it must be extra special as well, is it? Because a lot of them have given so much over the years.
Yeah, 100%. Look, some of them other boys, hey, as I said there in the speech, 2020 we went the entire year out winning, and it was some of our other boys that kept us going, kept pulling us out of holes. So for them it's massive, so it is. Hey, and look, for the club, for the culture of the club, we want a new culture. We've got a new culture. The youth will see what it means to win, and here it's absolutely massive. The club, hey, delighted.
In your speech you mentioned the late Maurice McLaughlin. He was part of this group of players coming through. Special for the family, of course.
Okay, massive. Hey, Maurice is missed greatly. Hey, he was my captain the whole way up. He should be standing up there instead of me. But look, life's cruel, but I'm sure he's happy for us today. And the first place this is going to Maurice's grave.
And celebrations now for the club. It's been a massive occasion. It will be a massive occasion.
I don't know. I might go home, have a cup of tea or something out there. Not too serious.
Niall, thank you very much. Niall Murray, the captain there. Of course, the Fintona Pierces, the Tyrone champions for 2023. The Connollys of Moy junior football champions go on and represent Tyrone now in Ulster. But from here, O'Neill's Healy Park, it's a very good evening to you. Thank you for watching wherever you are in the world. Thanks to Mac EV, Tyrone TV, Almost Anandas, and everybody involved in this very special production. We're back in 2 weeks' time, of course, with the intermediate and senior football championship finals here live from O'Neill's Healy Park. In the meantime, slán.
Tyrone, a place of heritage. Historic places, historic moments.
Ball inside, cut the cane, there's an opportunity!
A place that has been the home of the Connollys of Moy Tyrone GAA County Club Championship for almost 120 years. A competition where all of the teams in Tyrone battle it out to take home the honour of being the champions of this great county. And we at Connollys of Moy have the privilege of bringing it to you for the next 3 years. Connollys of Moy has been Ulster's leading furniture superstore for over 30 years, so it could be said that we know a thing or two when it comes to home furnishings. Whether it's sofas, dining tables, beds, our new state-of-the-art flooring centre, or even rugs, here at Connollys we have everything you need to make your house feel like that beautiful, warm, elegant home you've always dreamed of. But don't just listen to me. Over the years, we've had the privilege of having over 20,000 of you wonderful people as customers, and your warm feedback has always been encouraging to us and pushes us to keep innovating and bringing the people of Tyrone an even better service where we can. We take the stress away from home interiors, reliable lead times, exceptional customer service, putting all of the industry's leading brands right in front of you in one place and providing our customers with personalised two-man delivery right to your door without you having to lift a finger. However, it's not just furniture we're planning on delivering this year. The honour of being able to be associated with this historic competition is a massive privilege for us as proud Tyrone people, and we want to continue its legacy by delivering a competition this year worth remembering. The people of Tyrone have done so much for us over the years, supported us in difficult times, and it's only fitting that we do the same. As a sign of our gratitude, not only are we happy to back the Tyrone GAA Club Championships for the next 3 years, we're also delighted to announce an opportunity for fans to win big with Connollys of Moy. We're giving away a massive £2,000 voucher to spend exactly how you like in store. Want to get involved? Simply head to www.connollysofmoy.com/sport to submit your entry. The winner will be announced on the 27th of October. There's surely nowhere else you'd rather be when it comes to furniture. Find us on the Armagh Road in the town of Moy. You know the saying by now. Say it with me. Where do you want to be?